Yeah.
Wait, are you saying that Civ 5 is actually Kingmaker hexes?
That's the takeaway here? Oh, okay. No, I was demonstrating the difference between strategic mode in Civ 5 versus Civ 6 and how much like worse Civ 5 was with in that
Oh, okay.
particular feature.
I just saw the hexes and had PTSD.
Yeah, nightmares.
Civ 5's strategic mode pretty garbage. Civ 6's looks kind of like a board game though. It's pretty playable.
Yeah.
Civ 3 isn't even hexes.
No, it's not. Civ 4 isn't hexes either. Civ 4 was also squares. Civ 5 was the first one that they swapped to hexes in. Civ 4 is probably still the best one in terms of its AI, at least, because since it has the old school like stack as many units as you want into one square, the AI can make doom stacks just as well as the players can, for the most part. Like they're a little bit less they're a little bit less dumb at combat because combat's easier mostly. Anyway, yeah, so I think it's still the same day as you guys got back, and everyone kind of except for Raziel decided to go pay to get their blindness removed, except for Raziel, who's still blind right now.
Yeah, I got that removed.
Raziel's plan is to just remove it himself, like tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
So, is there anything else anybody wanted to do on this particular day?
Oh, yes. I'm going to spend a lot of this money that we earned.
Okay, that seems reasonable. You guys do have a lot of money.
So, even though I have a lion shield, it's a +2 heavy steel shield, I can still get a wizard or some crafter to enchant that to a +3, right?
Don't see why not.
Alright. I'm gonna pay a crafter the 5,000 gold difference to get this thing up to a +3.
Okay, and I'm pretty sure Magnemar, you can find somebody that'll do it, but I don't know if they'll be able to do it in one day, right? Is that something that'll take? There's some,
It'll take a little bit.
yeah.
It's like I think it's a day per every 1,000 gold.
Yeah, I think that's
So
right.
it's gonna take like a little less
Yes.
than a week. And if I can find like multiple crafters that can do it, I also want to spend another 5,000 gold on getting my +2 cloak to a +3 cloak. And then I'm gonna do it yet again with my armor from a +2 to a +3.
Okay, so quite a bit of money spent there.
I'm going to like the Wizards Crafters Guild or something, throw my weight around as
Yeah, no, I think,
arena champion, and
yeah, and you're throwing enough money around that even if they don't have somebody directly here, there might be somebody be like, that's fine, I'll just teleport over to, my buddy and Absalom, and he'll do it.
yeah,
Like,
they got
we
the
live
connections.
we live in a world with teleportation, so
Right.
somebody can get it done for you.
Good, and I informed the party. I wish there was a spell that I could like somehow turn my full plate into freaking mithril or adamantium,
I'm
because I don't want to have to like spend
confused.
all the money to enchant it again.
Hero Lab decided to make my bag of holding one red. But why?
How dare it?
What does
Assume
it
your color
mean?
preference.
Is it full?
No. It's 34 of 393. Or at 393. But,
Is the volume full?
no. Maybe? I don't know. Does it calculate that part? Let me take the tint out and see what happens. Nope, it's still red.
Weird.
Yeah, and nothing's telling me what.
On Hero Lab? Like nothing Nothing in the bottom left on that little exclamation point. If you click it, usually it'll tell you why anything's red. Could be a bug though too. I've had some like weird stuff where like saving the character and reloading it's fixed it because it'll like say you'll have something weird going on. Like it'll be like, oh, you have an extra feet, and I'm like, why do I have an extra feet? And then I'll save and reload, and then it'll be like, oh yeah, I guess just kidding, you didn't have one. Especially if I'm adding and removing levels, because sometimes
Especially
I'll
if you're
be messing
playing,
around doing that.
Araxi. You definitely should not have any extra feet.
Oh yeah. No, I shouldn't.
Yeah, I just dropped everything out of it, and it's still red. So
I gave up all my feet for extra Arcanist
For
exploits.
swim speed.
No,
Yeah,
for
that
not
too.
being able to be tripped.
Yeah, it was totally worth it.
Okay,
Brugar
so
wouldn't ever
I
see
didn't really
that
look
coming.
at what to buy though, but I probably want to buy something.
Okay. Are you gonna do that now, or are you gonna wait till the next day when you're not
I'll
blinded?
wait till I can see, so we can move on to the
Okay.
next day.
Aw, no shopkeeper's
Um,
gonna scam him.
All right. I am okay with that then. So, unless somebody else has anything else they want to do, Brugar goes on that day after he gets his blindness removed and kind of sets up some craftsmen working on some of his magic gear. So, if something does happen while that's being worked on, theoretically, he won't have it, I guess. But I'm sure some of that. Well, the shield, I know you have like another shield. So, and it is the next day. So, do you have in mind what you want to buy? If not,
I'm
that's
gonna
fine.
sell my bag of holding 1 because that's exactly it. It was cubic feet. Apparently, it does calculate that, or at least it thinks it's calculating that. And I'm gonna upgrade to a bag of holding 3.
I will remove my blindness with whatever the spell is. Remove blindness.
Mm-hmm. I think it's a 3rd level spell.
So I'm not gonna go through all the work of finding the spell and all that unless you really want me to. But that's a cleric spell. I'm a war priest. I
Yep.
can cast it.
Remove blindness deafness as a 3rd level cleric spell. You can cast it.
Yep. Cool.
Just use the slot or whatever.
I'll use the slot, and if we have combat, I'll worry about the slot.
During the day, like during this day, I don't know what is Brugar doing during this day. He already went and put his stuff in for it to be worked on. Do you have like any plans for the day?
I'll go visit Trissa since I promised to tell her stories of what we encountered in the place.
Okay. On your way there, somebody like spots you and recognizes you,
All right.
and he comes and tells you that something up is up at where you guys did that job yesterday. Something is up with Xanderberg's estate.
Oh.
Yeah, it's total chaos over there. And he says that nobody's seen him either. There hasn't been like he says I heard you were working over there and you might be interested in hearing about that.
I am.
And this is
Oh,
just like
I-
some Magnamar citizen, just a commoner guy.
Okay.
He's like, oh, I'm a big fan of yours. I heard
Oh.
you were I heard you went and did a job for him, and I just hope that it wasn't something gone awry or anything. Anything that might
You never
jeopardize your
can tell
reputation.
when it comes to magic. Well, I mean,
Well,
not
good
for
luck.
me, but for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, if some beastie comes through, I'll smash its head in, and I give him like a smile.
That's. I hope you're right. I'm sure as long as you're around, Magnamar's probably pretty safe.
Oh yeah. And then I send him off.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna replace
And then
my
you
arrows
make
with
it the
ones
rest of
on
the way
this.
over. Okay, you replace your arrows.
What did I use? Oh yeah, a slow burn and a tingle shot. Okay.
All right, so Savath is doing some shopping. Since Ron isn't here, I'm just going to say that Alce is just doing his own thing.
Sounds like something else I would do.
Yeah, he's going and doing Alce things with.
Which means
this whole-
he's going and getting himself in trouble with some ladies.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my.
Maybe Ron can have a reason for us to have our next mission be because of his trouble with the lady.
Yeah, maybe.
And some shopkeeper talks Savath into buying an efficient quiver as well.
All right. Yeah, they like are demonstrating it. Like, but wait, there's more.
Yeah.
And you're like swayed into buying. Like, wow, that is really convenient. All right.
Okay, so for my stuff, I want to find the rest of the magic caster people that Brigard didn't already employ, and
Sure.
have them upgrade my adamantine dagger from an effective +2 to an effective +3 by just giving it another +1. So right now it's a +1. Wait, it's spell storing. Wait, that's a +2 mod, isn't it? Or is it more?
Yep.
Well, spell storing is a
Never
+1
mind,
mod,
that's too
I think.
expensive. Is it?
I think so.
I don't remember now.
Spell
I'm
storing
looking.
is a +1.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
+1.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
So yeah,
Good,
it's
So I mean, if
fine.
it's a yes,
So
it's
I
a
want
+1
to-
spell storing, right?
Yeah, so it's effective +2.
Yeah.
And I want to upgrade it to be a +2 spell storing.
So that's
So
to a
that's
+3.
10,000 gold. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one. And then I want to get my mithril dagger upgraded to a +1 spell storing. So that's 8,000
Because it's just a +1 weapon right now.
because it's nothing right now.
Oh, it's just
So
a.
+1 is 2,000 and getting to the +2 is total of 8,000. It's just a mithril dagger right now. It might be masterwork.
So you're gonna
If
have
it's
to probably
mithril,
take
It
those
has
to
to be
two
masterwork
stores,
to be
It's
mithril.
automatically.
and it's going to
It's
take
automatically, yeah.
10 days for this to happen.
that's
What?
that's something to keep in mind.
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah,
gonna take time for them
yeah.
to upgrade it.
Yeah, okay. Nothing bad will happen. I'll maybe buy some plain normal daggers as backup to have it just
Okay.
in case.
I just
So
wanted you to realize that
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not going to happen instantly.
okay, so that's
Unless the enchanters in Magdamar are seriously amazing.
I mean they are, but yeah, not that amazing. So 10,000 gold for adamantine to go to a +2, and 8,000 gold to turn my normal mithril into a +1 spell storing mithril. And then something about my armor. I want to upgrade my armor as well. But maybe I'll save that one. I'll keep my armor for now and upgrade that later.
Okay.
Just I don't know. Maybe I don't want to be like without all my gear in case something bad happens.
Yeah, I know you guys give me like a great opportunity to just have somebody show up and try to attack you right
Right.
now, right?
Actually, I could upgrade to a +3 for 8,000. That's
Oh my god, why have I never seen these shoes before?
pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna get my
Sandals
armor
of
upgrade
quick
from a
reaction.
+1 to a +3.
If you
For
get to act
8,000
in a
gold.
surprise round, you get to do a standard and a move action.
Is that like
What
a
is that?
item you said?
Yeah, they're only like 4,000 gold pieces. They're shoes. Sandals of quick reaction. And if you
I'm gonna get
already
me
get
some
to
of
have a
these.
standard and a move in, you get a plus 10 circumstance bonus of speed while acting.
Actually, I'm not gonna get these because my perception is
To
+3.
speed. I don't understand. Plus 10 to speed. Oh, right. Speed.
Sounds like it'd be really good on a divination wizard.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because they have really high initiative bonus.
Yeah, and they
Or
also get
rogue or
stuff that
something.
lets them. They also get stuff that lets them like always act in a surprise round, even if like they failed their perception check or
Right.
sense
Yep.
motive or whatnot.
Wait, time
Yeah.
out. Do you guys know, is there like a wrist or hand magic item I could have that improves my ranged attack bonus?
The only one
I
I
don't
know
know.
about only works with bows.
Yeah, there's braces of archery.
I thought there were some bracers or something. I couldn't remember if it was for just archer, like just bows, or if it was
Those are the
also,
ones that I'm thinking of.
thingy, also ranged attacks. Okay, anyways, I'm doing what I said then. So I'm spending 26,000 gold to upgrade my 2 daggers and my mythful plate. So I am upgrading my armor, Pluto. So now's
Okay.
your chance. And I buy 2 plain old normal daggers for like 2 gold or whatever they are.
I think it's like 6 total. It's like 3 gold
Sure.
per.
Every
Okay.
time we go somewhere
Um,
and it's like it costs us silver pieces, I just remove a whole gold. I'm like,
I don't want to make change.
I don't
You
want
just
to
give them a gold
change.
piece. So I keep the
Yeah.
change.
I
Yeah.
just tip everybody.
Keep the
She's
change.
ruining the local economy.
I know. I'm inflating. Oh well.
Okay. Mine is 6 gold for daggers.
I mean, it's funny, but in real life, there's a lot of places that'll do that if they like, oh, you're an American tourist or a European tourist, and they'll charge you more money. Like you don't speak the
Yeah.
language, or they'll have like a menu that's just for tourists, where things like more expensive.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, Brugar goes and tells Trissa tales of the fight with the otherworldly being
Well-
in the first world.
So how do you tell this tale, Brugar?
Well, he was going to tell you tales of that tale, but when he gets there, he's kind of like Tressa, I'm here, but sorry, something's come up.
Oh
no.
What's come up, Brugar?
And he tells her that some nonsense over at where that one man lived that we took the job from.
Oh, that sounds unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't know what it's about. But I'm gonna go see if I can go get those other people
Hooligans.
we had with us back then.
Oh.
The scaly
okay,
ones
well-
and the little one, the gnome.
You do that, and I say, hey, Adiana, you tail him. I'll be there in a minute.
So yeah, Bruger's gonna go tell Raziel and the others that something's happening. He hasn't seen it himself, but that he wants to go check it out.
Okay. Yep, Audiana tails Brugar.
And shortly
All right,
thereafter,
so yeah, he tells the
I-
others.
I change
Oh.
into my outfit, and
You go meet up with them too.
I go, I go meet up with them.
Okay.
What's your name? Fantastic something or other?
Magical Fantasia.
But that's it. Yeah. Okay. It's
It's
been a
funny
while. I
if
don't remember.
you type in like /W space and then like start typing stuff in, it'll you can like message people, but it only puts like the first name. So if I want to message, it's just magical. Like that's what it has listed there. I can message magical.
So
You can also
What happens
message
when
Gore,
we have the
comma.
same name? Oh no!
I'm not sure actually. Maybe it messages both people. That's something I have to imagine that's come up before, right? So but who knows?
it puts first letter or last name or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Or
Oh,
one,
you
two,
can type in the whole name too. Maybe it messages them both unless you specify. Who knows?
Anyways.
Actually, I bet you can't because it takes only the first word, probably, right? Because if you put a space, then it's like,
Maybe it's like underscore.
yeah, I don't know. Oh well, that's not that important right now. So yeah, Brugar kind of goes and hunts down Raziel Savath. He can't find Alcé, but he.
All right, that's an easy out.
I'm looking at
Yep.
weapons and shopping around.
Who knows where Alcé is? He's doing Alcé things.
Probably dealing with his pet dragon.
But yeah, you
Or
find
whatever he brought
Savath and Raziel kind of like making deals to like get their items upgraded as well, or buy whatever they're buying or all that other fun stuff. And
Yeah, I tell him that something weird's going up there. We should go check it out.
and then Magical Fantasia shows up too.
Oh. Just who I was looking for.
I'm like,
Well, you came
good
with us
thinking,
last
grabbing
time, so
Magical Fantasia.
you might as well
She was
come
so
with us
helpful
this
last
time too.
I think
Oh,
you did
I
it on
heard there was
purpose.
trouble about, and where there's trouble, Magical Fantasia's there to solve the problems.
All right.
I didn't say anything about solving problems, but
I just give Magical
we
Fantasia
did a job for
week
this
when
feller.
no one's looking.
Not a
Like
long,
nice.
not too long ago. So
Literally just yesterday.
yeah.
Yep. So you guys go there then.
Yeah. We should go check it out.
Okay. And
He just activated his trap card.
no, not necessarily. You guys get down there, and you can see that it definitely looks like the house, the estate's like in kind of disarray. Like there's people kind of running around a lot. And you see there's like this dwarvish man yelling at someone out in front of the building. And as you guys get closer, maybe you hear him kind of yelling, like, I don't care. Like, we have the money. Just get him here right now. We need someone to fix this. I'm pretty sure that. And then he kind of sees you and he stops and he kind of shoos away the guy he's yelling at. And he says, I remember you. You probably don't remember me, but I remember that you were the ones that Xander hired yesterday, right?
We were. What seems to be the mess here?
He kind of.
It must be something bad because I'm hearing about it on the streets.
He kind of sighs. So that's the last thing we need. Is worried about this going around the streets. But he says, kind of in a quiet voice, he's like, "The truth is, I think Xander's trapped over in that mess he's stumbled upon. He's gotten himself into some deep trouble, and we're having some. I'm not really exactly sure how we're going to get him out of it." Yeah, I was just having my associate trying to get this wizard over here to help us fix it from the academy, the local academy, but It's been he's saying that he can't get him to come over here. That he's wants nothing to do with it. So I told him to go back and offer him more money. Everyone has a price. That's something I've learned working with Xander, is that everyone has a price. We've proven
who
many
is this
times
wizard?
before. He's some colleague of Ambrose, apparently. And I was hoping that maybe he could fix this mess. Come with me. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Maybe some of you have some way of handling this, perhaps. And he kind of offers to lead you guys inside.
Sure.
Oh, we go inside.
Yeah, look at
Okay.
the others, and I'll follow him.
And he kind of leads you down a familiar path towards the portal. He says, "I know you've been this way before, but it's well, I'm sure you'll figure out the problem is really fast." But and you get down there, you kind of see that the portal has been smashed to bits. It's broken. And he says, "Somebody came in and smashed it. I think it's physically broken." I've tried to kind of put the pieces, but you kind of see like they're kind of put back together, but you can kind of see that it's being held together. Like you can see the cracks where it was broken before, and it's very obviously not got any sort of signs of activity. Like none of the little sigils on it are glowing or anything like that. You don't see any. Nobody can detect any magic coming off of it at the moment.
Yeah,
Says we tried putting it back together.
Disappeared, and
we haven't been able to turn it back on.
It's definitely smashed. Smashing things. I know. But putting these kind of things back together, I really don't have any experience here. And I look to the other magically inclined members of my company, and I ask them, well, what do you guys think?
Yeah, do any of you have any way to fix this? Any of you have any magical talents that could reconstruct this portal?
Do I have a
I do have
inkling
knowledge arcana. Maybe I'll roll that.
of what
Out of
it would
character,
take?
I know
Probably not.
make whole and mending, but I don't know if they're good enough for like a magical portal.
What was it that Secret
Alright.
was saying?
Oh, I was
She's
just
rolling knowledge engineering.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
Yeah,
Boy, I
you're
have
pretty
that
sure.
thing. Taha.
Well, that's good if the DC's 10 or lower, but it's not. Savath, you're, as far as you can tell, like at least the physical reconstruction of it looks pretty decent, but you're not sure how one would go about magically reactivating it.
How about that guy from the academy, that tuning fork fella? Wonder if
Yeah.
that's who they're trying to get.
You mean this is out of character, but you mean the guy in Corvosa?
Yeah,
the
that's
one.
probably not that guy, because
That's not
They're
even the
talking
same
about-
now.
yeah, they're talking about the local academy in Magnamar.
Oh, I thought they meant the academy, as in like the academy, as in that's the name of the academy in Corvosa.
No.
No, they're talking
It's
about
spelled the academy, M-A-E.
no, they're talking about the school in Magnamar, which I think, let's see, it was called the Stone of the Seers.
Okay, well either way, I point out to Brugard, like, hey, there was that one magical fella in Corvosa who might be able to help with the portal thing. He was quite nifty at portal travel.
Isn't that the guy? This guy's saying he's
I
trying
don't
to get
know
a hold
about
of?
putting it back together, but I think
No.
I might be
Oh.
able to get us there and do a rescue thing.
You mean
The
what?
rescue operation.
You can get us to the other side of that portal?
Yeah, if I have some scrolls of what is it called? Plane shift. I think I can get us over there and back.
And yeah, Trissa, you're pretty sure it would take a really high level magic to reactivate the portal.
Yeah, I don't have that. But I do have a good enough use magic device that I think I can. I have plus 21 to use magic device, so I think I can use a scroll of plane shift.
Yeah, it's also on your spell list. You could do it through a caster level check. I'm not sure which is a higher success rate for you, but might actually be UMD.
I think it might be UMD.
UMD might be an auto succeed since you wouldn't have to emulate the score. I don't think you just have to. You have high enough charisma for it. You just have to hit the DC like for one roll. Or that's like the thing that's annoying if you roll using like high level scrolls, but you don't actually have good casting abilities. Is you have to roll UMD twice.
Yeah.
Which is also not a problem if you're good enough at it.
Right. And I'm pretty good. Yeah. Plus 21's not like fucking Captain Dr. Sister Maria Champion of Ardendale or whatever it's called. Levels of Intimidate. But yeah, I've maxed the skill.
Okay, well,
so I think we could maybe perform a rescue operation.
Well, that would be a start, but I'm sure when Xander gets back, he's going to want to find a way to fix this portal in any case. But that's a good start. If we can get him back, then that's probably more important.
Well, I didn't push him in there or anything, so I don't know how he got in there. Must have been his own recklessness. And I mean,
no, I mean he was going in there. Once you cleared out the rescued his men and took care of what was all kidnapping them and whatnot. We were going in there to resume operations, and but somebody came in while he was on the other side and broke the portal. It wasn't really anything reckless. It's just normal stuff.
Who is the second in command here? Is that you?
I think we're talking to him.
Yeah, that's me. I run a lot of the. I guess you could say that I'm the second command. I make most of the decisions whenever he's on vacation or asleep or whatnot. Usually, his business partner.
So if something were to say happen to him, then you would take over as the full business owner?
Perhaps, although there's not much of a business with the portal smashed.
True. That's all I'm going to say about that.
alright, well, it's unfortunate what happened to him. We'll see what we can do about getting him back. And I'll send you the bill afterwards.
Alright, I appreciate it. I'm hoping, though, that I'll let you know, I guess, if we manage to get the portal fixed in the meantime.
Alright, so I look to this magical lady and I say to her, so you can get us back to where we were there on the other side of the portal.
Yeah, I think so. Isn't that right, Adiana?
I ask this lady, how long is that going to take?
Well, I'm gonna need some scrolls, and then we should be able to go right there.
So, soon?
Yeah. I think we can do it today, unless I don't know. I think Adiana, do we need scrolls attuned to the first world? Yeah, you dumbass.
Well,
So
I tell the magical lady that I've currently got a bit of my gear out of my hands. It's being worked on.
uh, what's being worked on?
Well, the big one is me armor. If we're gonna go
There
somewhere,
you go.
I'm gonna need a
I
replacement.
gave you mage armor.
He rolls his eyes and says, "This ain't no armor."
It is 2 armor. Watch, I can't hit you or squat, and she tries to hit you and she misses. Oh, maybe she doesn't.
Well, I haven't recalculated my armor, but it probably does. Maybe. Actually, no, maybe not. I'm
Oh.
not sure. Maybe. I think maybe you just
Maybe.
barely do. No, I'm wearing no armor at the moment.
You're wearing mage armor.
Oh, mage armor. But I think you do. But the point is that Burgard tells you that I'm gonna have to go get some replacement armor for now.
Well, we need to go out to the shops anyway to get us some scrolls, right?
You know,
So, let's go do that.
Alright, well, I'm going to go to the Gladiators Guild in the meantime, and he's going to go there to inquire about borrowing or, like, renting some armor, whatever the sturdiest is that they have.
Okay. So like the armsman, basically going back to like his people there.
Yeah.
I'll go with Brugar and just see if they have some. I mean, it doesn't have to be super fancy. Just anything I can like rent or borrow.
Yeah, they'll give you. They'll let you borrow something with a deposit.
Alright, how much do they want?
They say if you give them, if you can give them 1,000 gold deposit, they'll give you basically a +1 chain shirt.
Ugh. +1 chain shirt. I need some full plate.
You can get. They'll do the same thing for a +1 full plate as well.
1,000 gold?
How about for a +1 mithril full plate?
They don't have that.
That's not gonna
How
happen.
about
Alright.
for just normal? Oh no, I need something that doesn't impede my movement.
I'll hand them 100 platinum.
I'll
And
take the
I'll
mage
slap on
armor from
a +1 full plate.
Okay.
Magical Fantasia if she'll do that.
Nope. You get the +1 chain shirt.
I mean, +1
That's
chain
the
shirt's
thing.
still +5 armor.
It's still better than mage armor.
Yeah, but the thing I'm worried about is 1,000 gold's like literally all the money I have left.
It's a deposit. You get it back when you return
You get
the
it
armor.
back.
Right, but
Yeah.
I also was gonna try and get some weapons or something.
Ah, I don't know. You could
Yeah, I
cast.
kept my weapon
You
this
could
time.
cast your own. Use your own magic to make some armor as well. Like there's a cleric
Are you
spell that makes a
proficient
suit of
at all?
armor.
With this trident I've got, I could loan Jimmy
There are
trident.
spells that allow you to enhance your weapons and armor like up to significant levels, like Greater Magic Weapon, which you should have on your spell list, and I forget what the armor version of Greater Magic Weapon.
Yeah, I'll have to look and
Magic
find it.
vestment.
Yeah, magic.
I was gonna say I think
vestment.
it's magic vestment.
Trying to do dishes here, man.
Also, if he doesn't use a shield, he can cast shield on himself.
That doesn't last as long though.
I'm actually taking some potions of shield for that reason, because I'm not gonna have a shield.
Okay, I'll just bring magic vestment and let's see.
Did you have a level
Magic
3 slot open
weapon.
for it? Or are you gonna have to plan for that for
Yeah,
tomorrow?
yeah. I hope we're going tomorrow because I don't have it ready now. I didn't leave a slot open because I
And
didn't
keep in mind,
change my prepared
It's a
spells.
rescue operation, so
Yeah, I suppose I can cast mage armor on you then.
Okay. I'll be fine. I have my normal daggers, and I think no, I don't actually bring magic weapon. Damn.
Greater magic weapon is a super good spell.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's really good.
it just it's not something I've brought yet.
So
and I
I'm
can't
going
change
to
my
go
prepared
out
spells.
to the market and try and find 2 scrolls of plane shift, one to the first world and one to the material plane.
Okay, and I'm just gonna deal with my normal daggers. Whatever. I'll buff myself up in other ways where I don't need the weapons to actually be that strong. Cause that's what I got going for me.
And I'm out of my disguise at the moment.
While I'm not around.
Yeah, while you're not around.
Yes. That's how it should be. Alright, well then Brugar's ready whenever you are. Or whenever the others are, too.
So I'm looking for, how much do these cost? Scrolls of plane shift. Am I able to find them?
yeah, you can find scrolls of plane shift here.
Wait, can I just buy a scroll of greater magic weapon? Since it's on my spell list, I can just cast it or whatever.
It'll cast
The
it at
thing you have
minimum
to-
caster level, though.
Yeah, that's the big issue.
I mean, I don't. What's the DC?
No. The
No,
problem
it's
is
not.
that the bonus is crap at minimum caster level.
Yeah, the bonus is like +1.
The bonus comes
I
from your
see.
caster level.
Okay. So I can't buy one that's a higher caster level.
You could, but it significantly increases the price of the thing, and who knows if they're gonna have a caster level like 11
if
or
you
something
only
thing
have-
that you're looking for.
And if you only have 1,000 gold, you're not going to be able to afford it at a higher caster level.
Okay, well, I'm using my normal, plain old, standard daggers, and counting on someone casting mage armor on me. Magical Fantasia, if she offers, and I don't know, cast a spell on her. or
No, you
something.
have to ask,
Yeah, no, I'm going to ask.
and
I'm
I
saying that's
will.
like out of character.
I
That's
will.
my plan.
So what are we looking for? Plane shift. Okay. Wait. This isn't a level 4 spell. This is a level 7 spell?
For plane shift?
On the Sorcerer Wizard spell list.
Yeah.
Unless you allow me to... Oh, I might be able to buy it as a level 4 spell, and just use Magic Device instead of... I think I'll do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I don't know what it's a level 4 spell on, like...
I think it's
what spell
cleric.
lifted it.
Probably like cleric.
It's mediums.
Medium.
Yep.
I don't know. Are there any mediums here? Silent Scroll.
If there aren't, I'll get the level 5 cleric one. Should I just do that, Pluto?
Yeah, we'll just do that. Because you could definitely find like a cleric version of it, but I don't know how common a medium version of it would be. It's sort of like people being like, "I want a Cure Light Wounds potion, or not Cure Light Wounds. I want a Lesser Restoration wand, but I want to get it from a paladin, the one that a paladin made, because there's a paladin out there making restoration wands. Because they get Lesser Restoration as a level 1 spell, so I mean, you can make. Really
I do
cheap
have a wand of
restoration.
lesser restoration, but I have it at the higher caster level. It's 4,000 gold pieces. I'm like, if we don't have a cleric, I should have this, and if we do have a cleric, it's still useful.
Yeah. No, wands of lesser restoration are definitely really good. I had one on Nizzo, I think, too. Even though we had like lesser restoration from like Mara, it was still nice to be able, especially at higher levels, being able to get rid of ability damage
Yeah, because
without
it
using a bunch of
happens.
spell slots.
It happens.
It happens all the time at higher level.
Okay, so I have the Scroll of Plane Shift. Do I have Heroism? Do I have it in play? Do I have Heroism? I don't know. What spell level is Heroism for Wizard? 4? I don't have Heroism. Okay, I gather
I've got
everybody
potions
up.
of heroism, but those are for me.
I know they're for you. I'm not asking for your stuff. I put my disguise back on, I gather everybody up, and I try and emulate, I try and use the scroll.
Okay.
One of those is maybe a failure. Because I need to emulate ability score.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that open right now. Let's see, using a scroll, so it's 20 plus caster level, which is 9, right?
Yep.
It's DC 29 for that one. And then for emulating an ability score, it is, let's see. Okay, it's 10, or DC is equal to 20. The hell is it at here? You must emulate the ability score of the separate using magic device. Yeah, but it doesn't. Okay. It doesn't actually say what the DC is. Damn it! I know I knew how to do this before. 25, if it's like the first one's emulating the score, might be good enough.
I feel like emulating the score is 15 plus the score you need.
Okay, then that's good enough, because I only need, it's the difference, right?
I think so. I'm just gonna go with that. Yeah, it's whatever the difference between the wisdom you need, which is you need 15.
I have 12, I need 15. I need 3
Okay,
more
so
ones.
yeah, I think you make that. I think you make both checks.
Cool. We go there.
All right. So, you appear again within the first world. I think there's a percentage roll we have to do to see how close you are to being on
roll
target.
5d100.
Uh-huh.
We're not that far away.
Okay, you're in the region at least.
Yep. And then I cast teleport.
Okay, and you're teleporting
Okay.
to
The gate.
where the gate it comes out. Okay. All right. So when you do that, you kind of you look around, right?
Do I
Everyone
need
can
to
go ahead and
roll
roll
another
perception.
D100?
Oh, technically yes, if it's regular teleport, right?
It is regular teleport. I'm only level 11. I think I'm okay.
Yep, you're fine. Even if we go with the table for viewed once, you have to roll 70 or higher than a 76 to not teleport where you're trying to go. So you're
Yeah, I
fine.
was thinking seen casually.
Yeah, you've been there a couple times. I think seen casually was what I would have went with too. Um, okay, so when you get there, it's a bit. The environment seems darker than you remember it from yesterday. Like,
Is it nighttime?
it's not nighttime, but it seems kind of like kind of this weird kind of twilight to the air. Like it's almost like it's like the sun's still out in the air. Like it's almost like there's a haze. Like you're in LA or something, and there's too much smog in the air.
There's a bad aura here.
There is a bad aura here. Yeah.
I will try to find any signs of tracks belonging to our small friend.
Okay. And it seems like they're like the trees kind of look like they're drooping more than you
Yeah,
remember,
we
and like
killed
yeah, it's just
their,
everything seems wrong. I mean, it was kind of weird seeming last time, but
well, we made it worse. That's my belief. I'm sticking with it. This
I'm
is our
cast
fault.
Stone Skin and take a strength damage.
Our fault.
Yeah,
I'll
we
ask
didn't
you
need
to
to kill
cast
the
mage
nymph.
armor on me.
I already cast Mage Armor on you.
Of course, she didn't want to talk,
Okay,
but we
then
didn't
I
have to
won't
kill
ask
her.
you to cast mage armor on me.
I didn't mean to kill her, but she was trying to kill me. I kind of feel bad about that.
all right, and yeah, Brugar and the others, you're all looking around. You kind of see that it looks like, um, it does look like that there was like signs of a battle again, kind of. Um, you can see that there's like more like, you know, uh, lumberjacking equipment. Like there's more axes and there's some carts and such. And a little ways further into the forest, you actually see that there looks like there's a dead body, like a fresh dead body over there.
I go investigate.
Okay. And it doesn't look like it's Xander, but it does look like it's probably one of his men that was there to do some work here for him. He looks like a lumberjack. He's not okay.
Does he look dead?
Oh yeah, he's obviously dead.
Okay.
It looks like when you look at it, it looks like he bled profusely. Like there's basically and it's very strange. Go ahead and roll go ahead and roll a heal check. You can do it untrained. Okay, even though it was only a 9, that's still good enough that you realize something that's odd about it is you realize he has cuts like under his clothes, but there's no damage to the clothes themselves, as though something caused him to bleed from like underneath them, like something perhaps reached through it and cut him from inside.
Okay. Well, it could belong to anything, Burgar says, but anybody found any possible leads on where that Mr. Xander that had been dragged off?
I'll get
Yeah, you
out
don't
my
see
hole and put the body in the hole.
Did
All right.
Sabas see anything?
Yeah, you
with
don't
her
see.
perception?
After cleaning it up with prestidigitation.
Not anything that was anyone else, like
Okay.
everyone else saw as well. What you do notice is something that's different from last time is you don't actually see any signs of anybody like being dragged away or anything, but you do actually see you do actually kind of notice it looks like somebody maybe ran off deeper into the woods.
Maybe we should follow those tracks.
And this is like like you kind of notice that there's kind of tracks that lead back to like the gate, and then they go off like the other direction from where this dead body was. Like somebody maybe ran to the gate and realized that they couldn't get through, and then ran off somewhere else.
Well, it's the best lead we've got. So I say we investigate these tracks here.
Sounds like a good plan.
So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and track them. I ain't no professional tracker.
I'm going to try to aid.
Do I have? Actually, does Gorg
Ah,
have?
I aided.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys begin tracking these footprints basically
I have a gold dragon.
off into the woods.
Gold.
You do, yeah. Your dragon's a gold dragon.
I just need to bookmark this because I don't have dragons unlocked in Hero Lab. Sad. Super sad. Okay.
Yeah, you just need the bestiary.
Is that all I need? Just the first one, probably? And that'll do it. That'll probably do it.
For gold dragons, yeah. You would just need the bestiary one.
Yeah, I might do that. He doesn't actually have survival ranks. Okay, that's fine.
Alright, so as you guys are walking and you kind of hear you hear off in the distance, kind of in the same direction you guys are going, you hear what sounds like a wolf howling out.
Hmm.
And then
Sound like
you
those are
shortly
before.
later, yeah, shortly later you hear a couple more answering.
Adiana, could those wolves they understand language? I think she rolled her knowledge planes last time.
She would tell you that if they're like the wolves you ran into last time, you would need like a speak with animals spell or something. They don't speak any like other actual language though, but you could probably magically communicate with them.
She has true speech. So
true
if
speech
they
work?
have an intelligence over like 3, I think we could speak with them.
Oh, well, she would know. Yeah, she would know they just have normal animal intelligence.
Oh, okay. I
Like
guess we
if they're the same wolves as you saw last time, they have a intelligence of 2.
Okay. I thought maybe they had bigger heads and were slightly more intelligent.
Yeah, they do have bigger heads, but they're not actually more intelligent. Bigger heads, longer claws. They have more.
Well, today
primordial.
I learned. I thought a bigger head meant more intelligent.
No, it just means.
Fantasia says aloud.
She's like, no, it just means they have thicker skulls.
Well, if the wolves are howling, then we can try to avoid them. Of course, I mean, if they find us, we'll just bash their heads in.
Yeah, I don't really want to, but I guess we're not left with much choice. I'm going to try to be stealthy.
Yep,
Oh.
I'll try as well.
And I am not flying on the ground, so hopefully I don't leave a scent trail.
Okay.
Hey. Burgar.
It's okay. I'll be the one they find, and if there's anyone that, they should find, it's me, because I've got the hammer.
What hammer?
My hammer.
Hey, he didn't upgrade his hammer. He's still got that.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I was thinking about
me.
like the
You
+5
guys are
hammer, but
rolling
you don't have that.
stealth. I just finished
Rip.
making my dinner, so all is well over here.
Yeah, we're
he
trying to be
decidedly
sneaky.
decided to throw that +5 hammer straight into a fucking volcano.
Is stealth just
Yep.
dex,
Yeah, because
right?
Yeah.
fuck that dragon.
Can't believe you didn't get along with Pedriarch. He was such a nice guy.
I
He's
love
awesome. I miss
Pedriarch.
him.
For a crazy dragon. I mean, you maybe haven't seen the last of him. I don't know. You guys could go
I hope
find him.
not.
I have a
Wait,
feeling we're not going to find him on the first world.
That's probably a reasonable assumption.
I just have a gut feeling that that might not happen, but other things are very much likely. Okay, we continue on.
As you guys continue following these tracks, you kind of hear a little bit more of those wolves, but it sounds like you guys, like I said, it sounds like you're kind of walking right towards like the closest one. And it kind of sounds like you hear more of them, and it kind of sounds like they're all kind of getting closer, like they're all converging on a point. Not on you necessarily, but they're all converging on this point, and it does seem like your tracks are perhaps leading to where they're going.
Okay, maybe we should make haste then.
Alright, Burgar's fine with that.
Okay.
We're very dangerous over short distances. So we do that. Burgar hustles.
I guess we're not being stealthy anymore. Whee!
Not anymore. Doesn't seem like they're after us.
Oops. Alright, I'm trying to get the...
Burgar works best when he's got attention.
Oh.
I do have something. I just need to get a token that I thought I had uploaded, but apparently did not. So I gotta get that uploaded.
That may or may not be true for Savatha as well. Hence the rage. You decide.
Oh, whoops. Okay, so you guys get into kind of this clearing, and you see you kind of rush into this area in this forest, and you see a man who is kind of cowering on the ground, and you see that there's some wolves kind of forming around him, But more concerning, you see this strange, kind of humanoid-looking, but ghostly figure,
Oh,
kind of standing ahead of him as well.
does it look familiar at all?
It definitely does not look familiar.
Oh, okay, well that's a good sign.
When you see it, one thing that's very off-putting about it, though, you kind of coming into its back, but you notice that its feet are facing back towards you, even though the rest of its body is not.
Okay.
Oh.
It's backwards feet.
It has backwards feet.
Suddenly I think I know what it is. But let's go. Let's do it. Let's find out.
Does the man look familiar?
He said no.
Yes, the man.
Oh, the man.
The man looks familiar. The ghost does not. The ghostly-looking thing does not look
Right.
familiar, but the man does. The man looks like Xanderberg.
Alright. Well, Secret, looks like your ghost touch sword is gonna make you the MVP here, so I hope you can tank this thing as
Oh,
well as you can
boy.
hurt it.
Yay.
All right. I'm going to pull you guys onto a map here in a second. But yeah, there looks like there's kind of 4 of these wolves and kind of up above, like on these kind of little cliff edges above it. And then he's kind of cowering against like some trees.
We're not on the map.
Yep, I'm going to pull you guys to it in a second here. Is it this one? Okay, sorry, I just want to make sure I was pulling you guys to the right one before I did. So I don't have all the tokens on here yet. So I had to frickin' go get one because I thought I had done this earlier, but I hadn't, apparently. This will be under downloads. So see a terrified man kind of the center of the clearing here.
Nope. Oh, that's what he looks like. Okay.
That's Xanderberg, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Told you shouldn't trust anybody whose name starts with an X.
What if it's a Z?
no, it's
No,
an X.
It's an X.
Okay.
I typed it in chat, I think, too, didn't I?
You did.
So you don't trust Xena, the warrior princess?
Definitely not.
Oh, okay. She is a little chaotic, honestly. She's like Batman, basically.
All right, and yeah, you see this strange ghostly apparition, and it looks like it's coming towards Xander, and as he is approaching him, he kind of it looks like he's pointing at him, and he's saying you did this, and I'm assuming you guys want to roll initiative. Or are you guys just gonna watch, see what
I'm
happens?
okay with him taking the blame instead of me. Anyways,
I say group up on me.
oh shit.
I'll get us. We can save Xanderberg. And I'll roll initiative.
Okay. All right, everybody roll initiative then.
All right.
Shit.
Turn checker out. Gotta zoom out the map because it's really hard to get these maps.
Damn, you should have taken that. You guys should have taken the teamwork feed. Let you guys swap initiative rolls with each other.
Screw teamwork. Who does that?
Fun fact: I did take a teamwork. I haven't used it yet, but I took a teamwork feat on my spiritualist because my phantom has it too.
I liked Cavaliers where you just get teamwork feats and you can like share them
Oh yeah,
with your team.
Inquisitors get something like that, but they don't get to share them.
Oh, yeah.
There's some archetypes that can do that too. Like there's a bard archetype that gives people teamwork feats, which is pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm. Where
All
I
right,
think
so
it's
what's
actually
this
kind
guy?
of useful that Ron's character wasn't here. I'm not sure I would have been able to teleport everybody if his character was.
Oh, there we go. It's very convenient.
Because we have so many
We're on
fucking
the right
companions
side?
now.
Oh, yeah, we are. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are on the right side of the map right now.
I was looking on the wrong side because it's always left or right for some weird reason.
Do I need to add anybody to the combat tracker or anything?
I have not added myself yet. You'll need to add Gorig. Well, yeah, can you add Gorig?
Zerdurium needs to add himself too.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Gorg's on the tracker now.
Okay. Let me go see what his initiative is. I think it's just 2.
Yeah, this is gonna be annoying.
Nice.
I have to update my sheet for this. I'm just gonna subtract numbers. Should be easier that way. I mean, it's
Not
like a
in the
plus
long run,
plus 1.
necessarily.
So the plus 1, I just subtract 1. Woo!
Hey, I just want you guys to know that you brought this on yourselves or something.
I mean, I was
I
okay
know,
with
But
watching.
I have to do it at some point, is what I figured.
Yeah.
It just Savath is like in her mind. She's just shaking her head, like you know, because this could have been resolved differently. All of that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, if he just listened to me.
Oh, listen to the magical girl. I don't know
Well,
any
this
of you
is a
people.
better lesson than anything. These actions here visited him upon these visited upon him by these creatures speaks louder than you could.
Burgar doesn't like listening to magical girls. Okay. Well, this isn't even Burgar's fault anyways. This is the magical girl's fault for killing the Fae.
I didn't kill
maybe.
her, I just dealt the blow that allowed her to bleed out.
Yeah, well.
She was going to kill us if I didn't.
If I could see her, I would have smacked her until she stopped moving.
Edge is so dumb. I'm not using edge. We're gonna use this instead, actually.
Chrome.
You know, my plan might be a bad plan,
Oh god.
seeing as everything goes before me.
Eh.
That's exactly what I want to hear. You know, I like Savath. So we're gonna get the fuck out if you.
No, it's not a bad plan for
Okay.
us. It's a bad plan for Xander.
Oh, well. No feelings. He hired me to do a job. I had mixed feelings about the job. He's paying for it. Yeah, it's a told you so kind of thing, you know?
Okay, here we go. I got a Rexy roll. This guy's initiative too. Xander's initiative. What is his bonus? It's not very good, I don't think. It is not. But he rolled.
Like
He
a
rolled really
level
good though.
expert.
No. He's lower level than that.
Oh, okay.
He rolled really good, so I mean, he's got that going for him. So everybody got initiative on there, looks like it. I just need to add a round track.
I changed my mind. Do what you want, guys.
All right. Xander gets to go first. He is going to take a total defense. That is his turn. He takes a total defense and says, "Please help me." The wolf is just going. That wolf is going to hold his action for now. Gorig.
Gorg is gonna start to bound forward to help him, but then Savath is like, "No, stay, wait," and Gorg like pouts and then sits down and waits. He's delaying his action.
This wolf is going to delay. Brugar, what do you do?
I take the potion of shield and I drink it.
Okay.
Giving me a shield bonus. That is effectively what I had before.
All right. It's also pretty
So
good
my AC
because
is almost what a yeah, it would affect an incorporeal.
it's actually potentially better because it's a force effect. Yep.
You
Yeah,
also
no.
have mage armor on you.
I'll move it from what I guess I technically do since it was
I did cast it on
before
you, remember?
yeah, it's kind of funny and convenient. But yeah, he steps forward with his move action and he bellows towards all these creatures. You leave the wee man alone.
Yep.
And that's Bruger's turn. And he pulls his hammer out, his war hammer out as part of his move action.
This wolf bounds down the cliff and
Alright, so-
runs at you. He's going to attempt to charge you.
Oh boy.
So he's going to try run up and does a 26 hit.
That actually just barely misses. My AC is 27 at the moment.
All right, so he misses then.
Gorg wants to take his action now.
Okay.
He
Gorg can take an action then.
will move past Trissa. Looks like we're gonna have to move. So he's gonna have one attack then. So I guess we can vital strike. Vitally bite.
Okay. Hits and does some damage. It looks like this creature has some sort of damage reduction, but
Okay.
so not all of it goes through.
Okay. Alright, yeah.
All right, this wolf moves over to the edge of this cliff and doesn't seem to do anything else. On the apparition's turn, he is going to move up towards Xander. You see him reach a hand out, and Xander cries out in pain.
Oh man.
Maybe
Raziel, it's your turn.
my plan was a good plan.
Sure, I will move.
I mean, as that happens, Brugar would shout, "I got my hands tied. Someone go help him."
Up here and cast a spell. I will cast Divine Favor. Yes. Bloop.
And this thing looks incorporeal, like
Ready
you
to
can
go?
see that
Okay.
Yes.
with your eyes,
It
right?
definitely looks incorporeal.
Well, Zerdurium's character can't do anything about that.
Wait,
so you're on-
wait. Maybe I'll cast a different spell. Wait a second. There's a spell here that's good, right?
I don't
Nah.
know. Did
This
you
one.
prepare it?
Alright, I'll figure it out next round, and I'll cast as a swift action if I find it. I cast Divine Favor this round,
I asked Savath to not go too far away.
and that's all.
Right. Yeah, I don't tend to run in first round, so yeah. If it comes to me though, I'll smack it.
Oh, I'll get you to him. Oh gosh.
What just
What?
happened?
I just
I
put a
just
dot
saw
on it.
Xander's health bar.
Oh. It don't look so great, huh? Oh, poor man.
He's got an orange
He's
health.
not feeling too good.
Yeah, well,
No.
better him than me.
Alright, so Raziel moves, casts a spell, and that's it, right?
Yep.
Alright, Savath.
I'm going to cast Bull's Strength on myself.
Okay. Anything else?
I have my greatsword out.
Okay. Magical Fantasia's turn then?
Adiana flies off. She's no longer on the map. And I cast Dimension Door on... do I want to leave... should I leave the dragon behind?
Yes.
Does Gorg want to come?
Svath does not want you to put Gorg in trouble.
Okay.
Gorg
I'm gonna
should
move here.
never be in the center of enemies, basically.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going
I'll
to move
protect
here,
the dragon.
and we're going to Dimension Door over...
He's so cute.
Isn't he?
Over here. Actually, over here.
Okay, and you're teleporting just you and Savath?
Me, Sabath, and Bruga.
Oh,
Okay.
Ambergard?
Are you guys familiar with that one Modern Family reference? That one dumb meme? Where it's like, I have just met insert name here, so like, I have just met Gorg
Yeah,
for the first time, but I swear, if
actually-
any harm
yeah,
comes to
fine.
Does
him, I will
Bruger
kill
wanna come?
everyone
You wanna be a little
in
bit
this
closer?
room, and then myself.
Right here?
Yeah, right there.
Bruger, you just got
Alright,
dim-doored.
you are...
Did I?
Yeah.
Unless you didn't want to go.
Yeah.
Oh, are you leaving Gorg behind?
He's
Yeah.
with Raz. I mean, now that we're in the
Could
center of
just
these
teleport.
wolves, they might just turn to us. I don't know.
It's a good question. Do you want to go, or do you want to stay where you were? Dim door is
I will
a
accept the
willing
door.
target. Okay. Alright, then you are there now.
Nice.
On this turn...
I arrive in a huff.
The Xander appears to be bleeding really badly. He moves, he 5 foot away and takes a total defense again. And that's his turn. On this turn, this wolf is going to move over and attack Magical Fantasia.
Yeah, it's probably gonna hit.
Does a 16
That
hit you?
actually misses.
Hooray! You did it.
That misses by 1.
Nice.
This wolf is going to bound down the cliff, and it's going to charge at Savath.
Alright.
Misses. And now it's Brugar's turn. So you see this
Alright.
creepy-looking ghosty thing that's got feet
His
facing
duder.
backwards.
I don't think I have knowledge that would solve
I
this.
mean, knowledge, religion.
I don't have that. I just have knowledge fighter.
Okay. Unfortunately.
And I'm pretty sure that it's dangerous.
You think it's incorporeal, and you probably need magical weapons to hurt it.
I do, so I'm gonna try and give him a swing just to let him know I'm here.
You can use that on my turn if it's useful. But I don't think I know much.
I don't think that roll's going to be good enough.
Yeah.
So
mine
I'll
don't
take
really
one
have that
swing.
much.
I'm gonna take a full round, but I'm gonna take one swing on him, using both my
Okay.
hands.
And
I'm
what do you
gonna
weapon?
activate combat expertise. I'm using
What
my
is the weapon you're
+2
using?
Warhammer.
Okay, it's made out of
It's cold iron.
just standard iron. It's cold iron? Okay.
Yeah,
good
it's
to know.
cold iron. Yep, it could help. Two-handed smack.
So it's a +2 cold iron weapon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, not only do you hit it, but it actually looks like all the damage goes through, and it recoils,
Oh, really?
shrieks at you, and takes...
It's floating though, right? Like its feet aren't touching the ground.
That's correct. It looks, and now
Okay,
that you're like
so-
next to it, you can see that it is floating a few inches off the ground.
So there's no sense in tripping it, but I'll just keep attacking. So ignore the first attack on the weapon, and just take the second and third.
Okay, so
And the 16 is a 17 because of the +1 from the first hit, but that might not hit it.
no, I think both those are gonna miss.
Okay. But yeah, in that case, I take a 5-foot step to put myself near Xander. And that's my turn.
Okay. This wolf is going to attack the dragon.
Okay.
16 probably misses, right?
Yeah.
Right. Gorg's turn.
Oh, well, challenge accepted.
You guys remember these wolves were not particularly scary last time either.
Yeah, no.
No, but they're good, like,
Yeah,
they're good
Punching
mooks.
bag. I like it.
but they're kind of scary when they're right next to me.
Oof. I think those all miss. No, wait.
Eight.
The bite hits.
There's a
No,
28
sorry. Those are the
there.
damages.
Yeah,
Those are
that's-
damages, not attacks. Okay, I thought 13 and 12 were the attacks for a second. I was like, oof. But, so actually 2 of those hit, and is that enough to finish this thing? Yeah, actually the second attack that hits is enough to take down one of these wolves.
I don't know
this
why
other wolf.
there's this additional +8 in there. I don't... What? What did
For the damage?
Yeah, I don't think that's
Is it supposed to be less damage than that?
there. Yeah. Did you guys have him buffed or something last time?
I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's still
he
up
power
then,
attacking?
actually.
Power attacking?
Oh yeah, that's why we're doing it. We're
That might
power
be it,
attacking
yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Okay, yeah, that's what that
Yeah,
was.
there you go.
Okay. Yeah,
Damn,
you got it.
He does damage for low die.
This other wolf is going to attempt to charge at Raziel.
Oh.
Oh no.
It's
Oh,
actually
Why would you
right
do
here.
this to me?
Because you are present.
Does a 27 hit you?
I'm gonna go with yes.
All right, I finally did it. I hit somebody with the wolf. This is amazing.
Yeah. Well, I don't have my normal armor on. I can't use sacred armor with mage armor, so yeah.
Take 15 damage, and
Ow.
it's going to attempt to trip you as well.
Uh-oh.
That's
This
okay, I don't
was
need
what
to
I
be
was worried
standing.
about.
Oh.
Does a 27 beat your CMD?
Most likely.
I'm pretty sure it wouldn't beat
Actually, I have
Brugar's.
28, but I'm trying to figure out
20
if it's correct.
Probably is.
Your armor doesn't affect your CMD.
Yeah, armor
Yes,
doesn't affect your
this is
CMD,
correct,
so
'cause I have an 8
so yeah, it can't.
or 7 strength mod.
Yeah, it can't actually trip you
Rip.
unless it rolls a 20. So yeah, it tries to trip you, doesn't. You do take some damage, but
Uh-huh.
yeah. Let's see. On this thing's turn, it is going to turn towards its new opponent. It doesn't like very much. It tells you
Oh.
stay out of this, and he's gonna give you a piece of his mind, and by that I mean he's gonna
All right.
strike at you with one of his claws. And miss.
Oh, yeah,
Fortunately, he has another
Awkward.
claw, so he's gonna try to eat with that one too. Does a 30 hit?
Is it targeting my normal AC or my touch?
It is targeting your touch, but you get to take mage armor and shield into account because.
Okay, well, 30 hits.
Versus incorporeal. Okay.
Your AC is probably like 28 or something.
Take
Well, my
17.
touch AC is.
You take 17 negative energy damage, and you also begin bleeding as well.
Oh.
Okay.
It'll be a 1d8
my touch
bleed.
AC here is 21 because of the mage armor, the shield, my deflection bonus, my dex, and I'm fighting with a combat expertise, so I get the +3 circumstance. So he could miss on a low roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Raziel's turn.
So you said I'm bleeding for how much?
It'll be 1d8, so that'll be on your turn though.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
gonna 5-foot step back and fall around this wolf in front of me here. Do I want to activate anything? Nah, we'll just throw daggers at it. So, this is where the fun begins. We will subtract 1 from the attack and damage of the adamantine, and subtract nothing from the mithril, and they're actually just normal. So they're not those materials. And I think that should be it. We don't have haste, right? So 4 attacks. So yeah, subtract 1 from all the attacks and damages for the adamantine. Mithril should be correct numbers.
Do you actually have these weapons, or like what are you using again?
I'm using plain old normal daggers.
Gotcha.
that I
Okay.
bought.
Okay. So it looks like you do you hit them with all the attacks. Not all the damage goes through, but since you hit with all the attacks, it is enough anyway.
Oh, okay. Cool. I need to get that one that makes all my range attacks be one thing for DR.
Oh yeah, hammer the gap.
Is that what it is?
I think so. Or maybe it's something else. I don't remember, but it might be a different name. Maybe hammer the gap,
range
something
attacks, I think
similar.
it's clustered shots.
Clustered shots. Okay.
That's it.
I think hammer the gap's one that just gives you the increasing, like, stacking damage
Yeah,
bonus or something
damage.
for each when you hit. All right. It is Savath's turn then.
Oh,
One thing I can
fine.
kill doggies.
It's funny that you guys rolled ones.
I'm gonna 5-foot step, and I'm gonna full round. Nobody hasted me. Sad face.
Not yet.
Yeah, that's correct.
Well, I haven't had that much, like, turn efficiency.
But I'm gonna rage.
Oh yeah, Magical Fantasia got us into the action.
And power attack and furious focus with my greatsword.
Oh man, here it comes. Yeah, the ghost touch cold iron greatsword. It's about to pay off.
Maybe I kind of rolled low on that second roll.
Well, the first
I
one
think
still
that's it.
hits and does all of its damage. Because it's ghost touch, it hits it just fine.
He's like, ah.
And she's gonna say something in Draconic along the lines of, like, ghosts should not exist.
Okay. He says, you shouldn't exist. No, he doesn't say that. He doesn't.
He
He,
knows
actually doesn't
Draconic.
understand you.
Oh, darn.
Well,
She's
maybe
a
he
firm
understands
believer
Draconic.
of when you die, you should just die. Like, no afterlife. Just, yeah.
Yeah.
My
Ghosts cause problems.
concentration mod is 20.
Savatha's
so
part of
even-
the whatchamacallit, the ghosty things in Second Darkness, right?
Even if I
Anyway,
roll a 1 on my concentration, I pass a 3rd level spell. So I am going to defensively cast a 3rd level spell. Mind Thrust
Okay.
3 at this wolf.
Okay.
So
Do I gotta roll something?
yeah, he needs.
do-
I think I need to roll a spell resistance check. I think these guys have.
You
spell
do indeed.
resistance.
They have spell resistance. It's not very good spell resistance, but they do have it.
So
I think you're
23.
good. Yeah, I think you're
Okay.
good.
So he needs to make me a will save.
His will save is
DC
not very
20.
good. He fails.
So he's probably gonna be dead. Sorry, wolf.
Oh no. Oh my.
He
So
is
that's a
not
lot of
dead.
ones.
He is not dead. He's still up.
Well, shit.
You still got a move action.
Well, 4 of that
Uh,
strength is from a spell, but 19 strength is still pretty ripped for a kobold.
Well, she's raging, but yeah.
That was a lot of ones.
That was a lot
Yeah,
of ones.
it was a impressive amount of ones.
Uh. I think I just tank these guys
Yeah.
and get tripped.
Do you have mirror image?
Not that I can cast.
Oh. Well, I can. Haha.
I mean, I just cast a spell.
Yeah.
Should have taken Quicken Spell. Still probably wouldn't have been able to cast it, though. I don't know if you have the slots for that.
I don't have the slots for that.
You cast
Well,
Quicken
I think
Mage Armor.
I think I'm just going to stay here. I do have Stone Skin. Actually, I'm going to I'll 5-foot step here. At least this guy won't be able to 5-foot step and full around me if he has anything besides a bike.
Okay. Alright then, we're in round 3 now. Xander is, he's still bleeding.
Oh yeah, he's bleeding.
He's going to 5-foot step, and you see him fumble around. He pulls out a potion and drinks it.
Oh, good. He's
Okay, good.
Good job, dude.
Ill-equipped.
That's his turn. This wolf, badly injured, is going to try to strike back.
There's a chance to miss. Oh no, that hit.
Take that.
Take no damage.
Well, it's also going to try to trip you.
I'll probably be tripped, but roll it anyway. Oh nope.
Alright, he fails to trip you. These wolves are pretty good. This one, he's probably good. He's got a flank, so I mean,
It's time to
How
start the
can
flank train.
oh no, never mind. Alright, Brugard, it's your turn.
Can I step there?
Yes, but you do take some bleed damage. Take
Alright,
3
I
bleed
take
damage.
3. Okay. Then I'm going to full round this duder, fighting defensively. Or I mean, combat expertising.
Alright.
So this time we can take all 3 attacks here.
So let's see. Looks like that includes your flank, right?
Yeah, all these are including the flank.
Okay. 2 attacks hit, and it looks like all the damage goes through. As it recoils again at the from the cold iron.
Mm-hmm. All right, it's my turn.
This wolf is bleeding out. Gorig. Is Gorig able to get over here
Will
and
save me from the wolves.
extend the flank conga line?
I hope so.
Okay. He can fly, so he's gonna fly. I guess because he can fly, he can probably charge. So, sure.
You need to be in a shortest distance, so if there are trees in the way,
Oh, yeah.
you might
I
still
can't
have a
charge
hard
through
time.
those trees, probably. Whatever. He'll certainly make his way all the way over here.
Yeah, he can make it over here, no problem.
We're gonna
Alright, so
vitally strike. Vital power. Bite. This is not with my +2.
Okay, that hits.
His flight is 150, by the way.
And
He's
so that was
very
a vital
speed-
strike? Looks like it didn't roll it as a vital strike, though.
Oh, that's right, because I edited it last time, because I was like, I had to do something. Okay, I'll just roll a d6.
An additional d6.
There we go. Oh, nice.
Hey, that's pretty good. Alright. Once again, not all the damage goes through, but you do a lot. It does look like this wolf is pretty badly hurt.
Sweet.
This one's down still. On this thing's turn, it is going to... You see it kind of... It stands tall up above you, and like kind of floats up in the air a little bit more. And as it does, though, he kind of sucks in the air around him, and blood comes like coursing through the air from your body, from your open wounds, into him. So you can make a fortitude save.
Blood geysers everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that natural 20.
Okay. Ooh, you take 3 points of Constitution damage. Since you made the fort save, you only take half of that, of the 6. And you see that his wounds, or his form seems to stabilize a little bit, and it looks like he healed himself a little bit by doing that. Alright, Raziel, it's your turn.
Well, I know there's only so many things I can hit.
Yeah, there's still a couple
So-
wolves
Pretty
out
much
there.
Lower
only
my
the
maximum HP.
Mhm. If you
I
get
don't
closer, I
have
can zoom in,
haste,
too.
though,
We don't have haste.
so
We
I can move to that square,
Mhm.
and then I can cast my air domain spell on my dagger,
Ooh.
on my main hand dagger. I have to turn off my 2-weapon fighting here.
Technically, you can get 1 square. Wait, where are you at? You were back here, right? Because
I'm at
technically,
30.
well, yeah, but you moved through
Yeah,
he
dead
moves
body,
through
which is difficult
terrain.
terrain. Which is, yeah. So technically, you might have to be 1 square back from there.
Because we like to be technical around
Okay,
here.
Pluto.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. You gotta
It could
enforce
matter.
the
I'm gonna do a
rules, or else we'll just start
60-foot
waving them all
toss.
off.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, 60-foot frickin' dagger toss.
Yeah, that's
With,
see, that's
That's what, 3 penalties?
that's a whole nother range increment.
I'm gonna
It is
cast
minus
Zephyr's
6.
Gift on myself,
Okay.
which
You doing that as a
lets me
swift action or
enhance a weapon
something?
with the quality, of air that makes it take no penalties due to range.
Yeah. You did this last time too. All right.
Yeah.
No range increment penalties. I am sad.
And that'll expend fervor.
You're gonna
use,
kill my
and I
wolf.
will toss my
You
dagger.
know who told him that he should take that?
Don't do this.
Me?
I don't know who did. Was
This
it you?
guy.
Did you? I don't remember.
Yeah. I was like, Zerdurium, you should take this. Like, no, really, you should take this.
Yeah, and then he
Okay.
probably was like, I don't
How
know.
good is
What,
It doesn't
range
have
increment
plus damage.
actually?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, no,
What
really,
you
it's
hit? And it's gonna do.
I didn't turn on the buff for that, but it doesn't affect my. It's -1 on attack and damage. So.
Yeah. You still hit. You still do some damage. Might be enough to take it out. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, that's enough to take it out. You take it out.
Yay.
You ruined
So I'm
the
at
flank conga
1
line.
use of fervor.
I hope you're happy. Savath, it's your turn.
Well,
Fervor 7 of 8.
I'm gonna Congo with this thing again and full round.
Okay.
Cha-
Like
cha-
sizing
cha-
up. How can
cha-
Gorik
cha- cha-
get
cha-
there to
cha-
kill
cha-
Xander? 1 hits. You hit the first attack and do a significant amount of damage to it.
Rah!
Slices
Die
into it.
ghost.
It screeches.
Yeah. Brugar's very impressed, like how your sword just like slices through him so easily.
For some reason, your hammer's hitting it just as effectively, though.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's also curious about that, but it looks like she's just putting way more force into
Oh, yeah.
her
Oh, because
swing.
I'm a raging dragon. Kobold. Excuse me.
Yeah, and you actually have like power attack.
Crouching
Brugar
You're
doesn't
the
have
cute
that.
size
Raging
of Tiki,
kobold.
but like 10 times as fierce.
Yeah, very fierce.
Alright, magical Fantasia.
You know what? I'ma just cast haste on everybody that's here except for
Alright,
Xander.
Cast it defensively.
Raziel.
you're not putting it on
Well,
Xander?
Raziel's not. Yeah, I'm not including
I'm
him.
here in
Gorig
the
takes
fight.
priority.
Oh, you want to put it on Gorig. That's fair.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can concentrate and do that.
Alright, Gorig, Sivoth, Magical Fantasia, and Brugar all have haste.
Oh,
And I'm going to 5-foot step up in the air so I can't be tripped.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
get to push this button. Hell yeah.
Anything else?
No, I'm gonna stay here. The wolf can keep attacking me. I have 1 more AC though. He misses on a 9 or lower now.
Alright. Xander sees like that blood gets sucked out of Brugar, goes ah, and moves away for a little bit, and cowers over here. Please
He did
help
take a
me!
total defense over there.
He does take a total defense. And he says, "I'm just a poor innocent man." And I guess let's see. One of those wolves is down, but the one that's still up is going to attempt to attack Trissa.
Oh no.
He misses.
Yeah, that misses.
Brugar, it's your turn. You can take some bleed.
Ow.
Ouch!
Ouch,
8 bleed
8.
damage.
It's a good thing he's just renting this armor because it's gonna come back like super blood.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
can clean it up. I can cast Prestidigitate on it.
Well, that's okay. You don't have to. The deposit probably covers it.
Well, I mean, you want to get that deposit back, though, don't you?
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right.
I can clean it up.
I mean, it's proof that I used it, and it's also worth more because I bled on it.
Yeah.
I'm
it's a
not
collector's
sure
item
that's how
now.
that works.
All right, I'm gonna take 3 attacks on him while flanking.
Okay.
Oh, those might all hit.
You have
'Cause
4,
that-
you have haste.
Yeah, that 22 is gonna have a +2 to hit because of the 2 other hits.
Do you have haste built into that?
Oh, I did not. And if I have haste, then I
Yep.
get an extra attack, huh?
Yep.
Okay, so those are
Yep.
+1 higher, and then I'll take that extra haste attack. So this is technically the 4th attack, so it has an additional +3 to it because the other hammer hits.
Yep,
If the third attack hits at 20.
it does.
So just
So
the top one.
all the attacks hit. Is that gonna be able
Sweet.
to take it down though? Looks like it shrieks out, and its form dissipates. It kind of shrivels up. And he's screaming "No!" and you see,
Yes.
yeah, you see him kind of like do this little spiral thing, like his form kind of into a little point and disappears. And he's gone.
Yay! I like those kinds of death animations.
And yeah, Xander knows we're out of combat. Xander notices, they take it out. He's like, "Oh, thank goodness you came and rescued me." I was
put
done
my
for.
hand towards him, but then like my hand might look like it's to like shake his hand or embrace him, but it's
Now
to
it's
keep
to
him back
get paid.
while I like double over and like
Oh,
bleeding.
oh goodness! He
I thought
pulls
you
out a
could be,
healing
like,
potion.
pay up.
He pulls out a healing potion and gives it to you. It's a cure
Yeah,
light
and I
wounds
chug it.
potion, and that stops the bleeding.
I told you it was a bad idea to continue your venture.
Yay!
Oh, this thing showed up, and I tried to go back to get away and from it, but why didn't you guys kill this thing before?
It wasn't.
It wasn't
I-
here before.
Burra says this wasn't the thing that
You said
was
rescue
over all of
him,
your
man,
dead
and we
men.
did. Well, we didn't rescue
Well,
him,
I mean,
but
they
we told you
were-
about him.
They were dead, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, I tried to go back. I probably would have potentially hired you or somebody else to deal with this thing, but I couldn't get back through the portal. This thing must have deactivated it or something. I don't know. But it's gone now. Perhaps now we'll be able to get back out of here, though.
No.
Well, the portal itself it's a wreck.
What?
It's
The
broken.
portal, it's been wrecked.
But how?
Don't know.
He shrugs his shoulders.
How did
Someone
you
or
guys get here then?
something Destroy. Oh, well,
Magic.
I point to the magical lady, and I say, well, she's pretty handy with a spell and a scroll. I'll give her that.
Oh, I see.
And I say, magical lass, you brought another one of those, right?
Yeah, I brought one to get us back.
To get us back, all right.
It's like, no, we're stuck here now. This is our new home.
I mean, I think there is a chance of failure, like the scroll gets destroyed.
Oh yeah, you can mishap on
That'd be
it.
pretty sweet if that happened.
Then we have a new quest. to
There
get
is
home.
that chance.
Yeah, they'd have to like, all right, new adventure is just getting out of the first world,
Pretty much.
which could be kind of fun, but
Yeah.
I'm not prepared for it at all.
Like we would literally be bumbling our way around because we know nothing about this place.
Yeah, nobody has
Like
knowledge planes.
Ariana knows a little bit.
It's okay. You happen to have a self-proclaimed expert of the first world here.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, it's Xander Berg. He's an expert. He knows a lot about the first world.
Oh.
Oh yeah, okay.
He should have known this was gonna happen.
He he kind of sits there and like he kind of like is looking at like his clothes, like, oh, my clothes are all ruined now from all this blood on them. My own blood. Can you believe this? And the portal's been smashed. That's
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I'll be able to make my money back. These are problems I'll have to deal with when we get back, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And Beauregard does
You're
say,
not gonna come
and there's
back
a matter
here, are
of
you? Because it seems to be a little bit of a reckless venture you've got yourself into. The blood of how many of your men are on your hand?
Oh, they're not on my hands. How dare you?
As Magical Fantasia starts counting on her fingers, like how many corpses she's recovered.
And if you had done your job properly and taken out this thing the first time you guys came here, then it would have been one less at least.
Well, do you want to go back or not?
Yes.
It sounds like we did our job.
He
in
says it with like a
rescuing you.
sad face, like, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I want to go back.
And
This
you
is
understand that this operation's a little outside of your ability, right?
Well, if we can't fix the portal, then yes, it most certainly is. And I'm not sure, since Ambrose is dead, I'm not sure we'd be able to remake it.
Perhaps that's better.
Okay. I'm gonna sense. No, I'm not gonna sense motive on him. I'm just gonna take him at his word and be naive.
The more difficult
Okay.
it is for him to get here, the better. So, no more help. Let's just go.
Yep. And I will attempt to.
Plane shift again?
Yep.
Alright, so UMD to emulate the wisdom score, and then a UMD to activate the scroll. Alright, so far.
Oh,
Ooh!
oh no!
Ooh, no! Oh no, it's a disaster. I think. Okay, so hold up. I don't think this is necessarily.
Well,
Because I think
wands
there's
and
another
scrolls
check
are
you make to
different
avoid it.
when you fail.
You make. Okay, so make a wisdom check. That's how you
Alright.
avoid.
A wisdom check. Okay.
Mhm.
Yes, just a normal wisdom check. Alright.
Okay.
Yep. And the DC is not very high. I mean, keep in mind, ability checks normally don't scale because ability scores don't scale that much compared to like skills. So the DC in this case was 5. So because of that, you avoided a scroll mishap. I think nothing happens basically. Like you just fail to activate it.
Okay.
So,
Let
do we
me
still
try
have the scroll
again.
then? Okay.
You do still have the scroll.
Yay! Oh, and you
That would have been
bummed.
awesome if it had gotten destroyed.
It could still happen.
I want to keep Xander around as just the fragile, annoying NPC. Like, you got me home now.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright, I think you got it this time. You're not going to be back in Magnamar though, probably, because unless you roll really good on that 5D100. Yeah, you're like 300 miles away. You're, who knows where exactly, but you have teleport still available anyway, though.
I do. I'm of
Alright.
half a mind to leave Xander somewhere else.
Like, alright, Xander, we're leaving now.
Well, we're back on the
yeah, you
material
guys are-
plane. Bye.
You guys are back on the material plane, and you guys are out in the wilderness somewhere. If anybody has a
No, I have
knowledge-
enough 5th level spells
Ooh,
that I can do
I
it
might-
twice.
Me
I have
and
3
Gorg,
casts.
We got. I don't know about Gorg, but I got this. I mean, this is basically between Grants Pass and Portland, right there, right? Magnamar and wherever
No,
the fuck we are.
I'm going
So-
to take I'm going to take him back, and then I'm going to study the area
Let's see.
that you guys are at,
Gorg.
and I'm going
Doesn't
to take
know
like
what?
an hour
His knowledge is
studying
local,
it, and I'll.
Okay.
Why
I
are we
say-
not all going?
because he can't
I can't
teleport. He can't teleport all of you at once. With now there's an extra
Oh.
person.
Where?
Yeah. You are somewhere to the northeast. You are. Let me see. Let me look at the map for, or not Magmark, Varisia. You are. I want to say you're on the Storval Plateau, but I'm not 100%. No, you're too far away to be in the Storval Plateau. But you're up in the.
You're an Iverson.
Let's see here.
Have fun.
No, not that far away. You're in the Fogscar Mountains, it looks like. Maybe? No, you're actually further off
I
than
like
that.
mountains.
We're gonna go see Karzog?
No, you guys are actually pretty close too. You're actually fairly close to the Storval Stairs, if you remember that place
Oh.
from Rise of the Rune
So
Lords.
we just gotta go south
killed some
and
dragons.
get to the water, follow the river, and then
If
ferry.
you
yeah,
go,
I'm going
you
to-
think if you go south, you could get to the Lamp Black River,
I'll be
which
right
would
back.
lead you down to Ember Lake into eventually onto Bakari.
I'm going to spend an hour studying the area so I can say that I studied it carefully.
Okay.
And then I'm going to teleport. Who do I think is the? I'm going to leave behind Brugar and Raziel.
Okay.
The first time because I think they can survive on their own in case I can't get back to them.
All right.
So
And you're
I'm going
taking
to I'm going to take these guys. back to
Savath,
Magnus.
Gorig,
Yeah, and this is
and,
like very familiar.
Xander?
So it's like a 100 on the D100 is a failure or something.
yeah, something like that.
I think I'm fine.
If you understand Draconic at the end of the spell, Gorg says, I should learn how to do that.
And I'm gonna go back to Brugar and Raziel. Shit.
job.
You have a mishap.
Uh-oh.
you try to teleport back to Brugar and Raziel. Man, we're gonna do all sorts of fun table stuff here.
Where's
I don't get to do this very often.
Oh no.
So let's see. Whenever you, I guess you just roll on the chart again,
Oh.
but add 80 to it. So just roll a d20 actually.
Mm-mm.
Can't be good.
Okay, but it's somewhere you studied carefully, so you don't have to roll on it again. Potentially, you can roll on this chart repeatedly if you roll really unlucky. So,
I am off
this ca-
target though.
yeah, you end up somewhere else, and you
Well,
take 8
shit.
damage.
Does that
Alright,
get
back.
absorbed by stone skin?
Oh, your brain.
No.
You take mental damage.
Okay.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Well,
Did she fuck up?
I'm going
Yeah.
to try and get back to Brugar with my last 5th level cast.
Okay.
Alright.
Do I make it?
Since you studied carefully, yes, this time you make it. If you had been on the
Okay.
scene casually table, no, you would have been off target again.
Since I say, well, I've got some good news and I got some bad news. Good news is, I got back to you. I got lost for a second there. Bad news is we're stuck here for the night.
I use magical fantasia to dig a hole. And then I put her inside the hole. And then I walk away.
Where did you take me back to?
I
So,
took you back to Magnamar.
Okay.
Savath, Gorig, and Xandar are back in Magnamar.
Oh, I just wander away from Xandar and I start doing whatever I do in Magnamar.
Okay, so you don't go back with him back to his estate or anything like that, right?
No.
You're just like, all right, well, we're here. Good luck.
Yeah, he can just fuck off.
And he's, ooh. You're like, oh, thanks for saving me again.
Yeah,
And
never again.
And he goes back to his estate. And who knows what he does.
Maybe we'll go back to get paid, but for now, she's just like, go away.
Yeah, she's like, I'm tired of your bullshit. Alright, I guess the rest of you, though, are camping out near the Storval Stairs, so...
Without any
Yeah,
camping equipment.
Harpies
Without any camping
and
equipment.
trolls. Have fun, guys.
So wait, we're how far from Magnamar?
You
Like 3
are,
hours?
you guys are about 300 miles away from Magnamar.
That's more than a... I don't think we can walk there in a day.
No.
No,
I can
not
get
in a
us back
day.
tomorrow, though.
Fuck, I don't even know if there's any nearby towns or cities or villages.
There is. You go south. Remember the one that got flooded by, what's it?
Yeah, I don't think Brugar knows that.
Oh,
Turtleback Ferry?
Savath
Well-
was talking about it because she rolled a knowledge
Oh, okay.
before she teleported. So maybe you like recall what she said. Is if you just head south, you'll
So-
find water, a dam and water. Yeah.
That's a different river. Here, I'm gonna pull you guys to a map of Varissia here. So, let's see, it has Amber's token on it. This is an old map, we haven't used it in a while. So it has like a lot of tokens on here that shouldn't be here, I guess, but...
So we're
So
like
let's see
up
here. Yeah. I guess I could pull like new tokens on here if I wanted. I think you guys have them signed to your character sheets for the most part. So let's see here. Savath is in Magnamar. Brugar is up here. Raziel's up here.
Oh, we could go to Riddleport.
Yeah, Ravenmoor. That's the one I was talking about.
No, screw Ravenmoor. We could go to Riddleport.
I mean, Riddleport's still like 100
It's
some miles away, but...
yeah.
Does it seem like we could make it to Ravenmoor before the night?
You think it would probably take you a couple days? Like, you don't think you're actually within like a day's travel of any settlement that you know about?
Oh boy.
You're kind of in the middle, like you're in the Storval Plateau. You're like up in the middle of the Storval Plateau somewhere.
Right. Yeah, I was thinking of where Turtleback Ferry is. About.
Alright, I
that,
guess I'm sleeping in my armor tonight.
Yeah, Turtleback Ferry's over
It's
here.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. You know, I tried to prevent it from happening, and well.
So it's
you-
just me
you know.
and Magical Fantasia?
No,
and Raziel.
Raziel.
Oh, Raziel's here. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I left the two of you back because I figured you could survive on your own.
He
should
gets so
there be a
quiet I
mishap.
sometimes forget that he exists.
Dang.
Is the Durham even here
Yeah.
right now?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Oh.
I'm in the freaking wilderness with no gear again. This freaking magical.
Don't
lady.
you
These
like
things
the
is-
wilderness? What, you're
Yeah,
sort of a
come on
nature guy.
now. Yeah. Should be like, wow, look at the beautiful...
Look how
Cinderlands.
natural it is.
Yeah.
Or-
Look at all the rocks and...
Alright, well, I'm gonna
Grass.
try and set up camp with what we have.
There's not really even trees around. It's
I
mostly
prefer
like
the ocean.
an open... This is an open plain, basically.
Right, but I am a dwarf, and I know the earth, and I know
Do
rocks, so I
get
start
the
setting up a
idea
little
of trying
rock
to
barrier.
teleport there. No, I don't know the location enough. Savath does not have this
Yeah,
idea.
Savath maybe gets what it's like. Did they get back? Like, what? Because, but then maybe you just figure that they did and just did
You
the
know what the
same thing
cool
where
thing
you did,
is
and we're
that
like,
it's gonna
I'm
be
done with
really
today.
uncomfortable
Yeah, we're done.
at night for these two, but not for me because I took endurance as one of my feat swaps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can like sleep in your armor.
Like I like sleep in my armor and
Savath
ward
is a
off the
clock in,
cold.
clock out kind of gal, I guess.
Super is just gonna sit down and he's trying to start passing the time.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he's
I'm
gonna
gonna
build a
try
fire.
That's a good
He's
idea.
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
go
gonna try
find
and help
dinner.
Brugar.
You should have left the NPC behind first, just cause.
I tell Magical Fantasia to just simply tend the fire, and I'll go find
I
his
mean, I
dinner.
rolled a nat 20 on my survival check, so, you know, we're probably going to survive.
Oh, you did?
Yay.
Yeah.
Oh, back there. Yeah.
You rolled one back earlier.
Yeah,
though.
I'm sure we will.
When we first got there, trying to figure out, like, where we are or what we need to do to live.
Yeah, we put together the barest of camps.
Cast dark vision on myself when it starts getting dark out.
Okay. And I think it is in like midwinter. It's like February right now.
Yeah, it's gonna
in-game.
get cold.
So it probably will get pretty cold, but
I've got plenty of pluses to resist the cold weather. I even have cold weather
And
I'm
gear.
going to go with, I'd probably just stay next to the fire.
should I make Mantis roll another percentage dice again?
Sure.
Yeah.
Seems like
I
a good
It's
idea.
having-
We've
Rules,
been
man.
rolling
We're
so
having
well
lots.
today.
Well, I
Yeah,
suck
we've been having
now.
lots of fun.
I like tables.
But sometime before like we start doing watches and stuff, like I'm gonna like go over to Bruger and be like, hey, I want to talk to you about something.
All right, he'll bend an ear.
You know, I haven't really told anybody about this, but I'm actually Trissa. You can keep a secret, right?
He squints at you and he says, "How do you know Trissa?"
And she dispels her disguise.
Hmm.
Magical trickery.
He's like, this isn't some trick to make me think you're Trissa, which you still haven't answered my first question, is how do you know Trissa?
I am Trissa? Like, what do you mean, how do I know Trissa? Like, how do you know Brugar?
He's like, he's so sure that he knew Trissa that he doesn't want to believe that that she is able to change her appearance. And he like puts his hands on his hips and gets kind of puffy and says, "So how long do you think it was going to be funny to simply run around trying to be a magical woman?"
Well, you see, I really wanted to go adventuring with you guys. So I did everything I could to, you know, be kind of like Amber, and like she was really good with magical stuff. But like I don't.
Now
really
he's going to have to
understand it
have
that
the
well.
talk with Trissa. She brought up Amber.
Uh-oh.
I think she already knows what happened to Amber, though.
Yeah, but it seems like to him it seems like she hasn't gotten what he
He has
told
to
her
get it off
before.
his chest, yeah.
and he looks Trissa real hard in the eye, and he tells her, playing games and fooling everybody that you're some hero isn't what Amber would have wanted, and adventuring with me and Raziel and Tiki and Kael, well, it got them killed.
Yeah, I know, but
And he says,
I just can't.
and if that
stay
happens again,
still.
Trissa, because it bloody damn well could, that's going to be your blood as well as Amber's that I've got to live with on my hand.
Look, I kind of blamed you at first, but I believe you, and I don't think it was your fault.
He says, of course it wasn't my fault, but I couldn't do anything. I couldn't help him.
Right, that's what I mean.
Right, and I can't watch you just take risks like Amber did and throw your life away.
Look, I'll be careful.
And he says, go back by the fire. I'll be fine on my own. I gotta be by myself for a while.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. And she sort of sulks off and sits by the fire.
Yay.
Let's see.
Character development.
Safa vomits.
Alright, so I mean,
Your squishiness.
Safa?
I was
She's
like,
off,
who's gonna
like-
find this disgusting? Probably Safa.
What is she off doing right now? Is this like before or after the second
Oh
darkness?
man.
I think this is after.
This is, yeah, probably after. The world has been saved. For now.
Did she go back to Riddleport?
That's why when
she
we were thinking
did?
about
Initially.
edging Amber,
But she didn't
he
plan
was
on staying.
like, I know the, like,
Oh,
this
right, the
person-
cleric.
yeah, the cleric off in Magnamar that can maybe bring her back.
Yeah, Safa's getting drunk in Riddleport.
What?
She's just a random level 15 character.
She probably owns the Golden Goblin. I mean, she does own the Golden Goblin.
No.
Well, yeah, she's
probably
probably the
like,
only one that
dedicated
she's-
at the bar most of the time. That's
Yeah,
just
no,
it.
she's probably the one that actually took over like day-to-day operation of it because like none of the other characters had any reason to want to like
I
go
rigged
there
the
or
tables,
live there at least.
Because, you know.
Yeah. Like maybe, like I said, maybe Araxi goes there once in a while to visit Safa, but
Well, everyone
Occasionally,
rigs the
like-
table.
yeah, because like Araxi wouldn't have gone back to live in Riddleport,
No, that is definitely not an Araxi kind of place.
living with the primitive humans.
You know, it's not so bad once you start hanging out with them.
So I guess I will roll perceptions for myself and my familiar on our watch.
Okay.
That's a pretty good perception. What's my familiar?
Yeah, I'll roll perception as well. Sure, we're watching over the night. Look at all these natural 20s that they're doing this
Yeah.
rolling.
Nice to be me when
There's-
it doesn't matter.
I know you want them in combat.
We all want them in
well,
combat. We
critical
just
for a
take
reason,
it
man.
differently when we don't.
I have like +4 to my crit confirm and improve critical. I don't need to roll 20s.
I don't need to roll 20s either. I got a bunch of dragons.
The dice are just very fickle like that.
I don't need to roll 20s either because they don't make attack rolls.
But you need to save.
You do sometimes need them for. Yeah, you do sometimes need to roll versus spell resistance, though.
That's true.
Granted, the last thing you fought that spell resistant had spell resistance of 10, so
Oh,
it
that's
was
not too
pretty hard to fail into that.
I think I auto-succeed against that, unless a 1 on spell resistance is a
Yeah, it's
failure,
those
which
24s and
probably
28s that really fuck people over.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how spell resistance works if you can auto fail versus it
No. Well,
I don't. Or auto succeed.
I
I'm gonna guess that you can't.
I think you can, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
I
I'd have
think
to look into
you
it.
can, but I'm not sure. Yeah.
But... So during Razel's watch, a creature, you see something kind of in the air flying around,
Mm-hmm.
and it lands. You see it kind of land not too far away from you,
Oh.
and it looked like it
If I'm, like,
was.
far away.
It looks like it landed like a few hundred feet away.
Oh, okay. So it's actually pretty close.
Mm-hmm. And it's actually pretty large too. It looked like it might have been a dragon, perhaps.
I couldn't tell what color it was, could I?
No, because it's
At
dark.
night?
You can't
Don't
tell
worry,
at
it's
night.
just Gorg to the rescue.
Might have been, but it looked like
yeah.
it was bigger. It looked like it was bigger than Gorg.
Okay, I'm gonna rouse Brugar and be like, hey, there's a dragon that just landed a few hundred feet away. I don't know if it's a threat or not.
I'll wake up and I won't like go over towards it, but I'll keep an eye out if it comes near our camp because I got dark vision.
Okay. And yeah, you actually see it kind of creeps up to the edge of the light, and you can kind of see it's looking at you. But it doesn't look like it's hostile. It looks like it's kind of curious. Like it's kind of just looking around at you. It looks towards you. It looks back at Raziel.
Hmm. Did you go wake up Trissa? Or
I think I just
magical
woke up you.
Fantasia? Alright.
I just figured that me and you awake would be good enough for now.
Alright, well if I see it, it's just kind of looking at us curiously, he's gonna become like as intimidating as he can.
Okay.
He's just gonna like try and ward it off. Because he knows dragons can typically understand people. They're smart.
It when it realizes that you know it's there anyway, it steps into the light, and you see that this dragon has silver scales, and it says
Only
in
Bruger knew
common,
about silver dragon.
I mean you no harm.
Alright, I'm gonna sense motive that.
Okay.
I believe him because good dragons are silver.
You think that he does mean you no harm. Or she, you're not sure which. And the dragon, it's like I said, it's large, so it's not really like a gigantic dragon or anything, but it is pretty good size. It's bigger than you are.
You know, by the fire, like the glow of the fire might actually look kind of like golden, reflecting off of silver scale.
Kind of, and maybe at first you get that impression, but yeah, the longer you look at it, the more you realize like it actually is got silver, more silvery. But yeah, maybe at first you think like, oh my god, maybe it's like Gorg, but a little bit bigger. But you're like, well, it's not quite like Gorg.
Yeah, he's still holding his warhammer, but he lowers it. He's only holding it in one hand, and Brugar says, "Them scales of yours, they're metal, aren't they? I only seen one other metal dragon like ye."
Kind of blinks and says, yes. my kind has silver scales. But I'm surprised you've seen another of my kind. Was it nearby?
Yeah, he's a wee little thing, about our size. No, he's not here. He went with me
Oh,
companions back to the city.
I see. What are you doing out here?
I told
Travelers don't
Raziel
come this way.
that
Not
I
in
mean, if
quite
Raziel's
some
here, he's probably
time.
understanding this, right?
Yeah, Raziel. It's in common, so yeah, Raziel's understanding this.
Okay.
Because I haven't seen travelers out this way in quite some time.
He says, "Well, we weren't meaning to spend a night here. We had some magical complications here.
I see.
We mean to use magic to teleport us back to the city in the morn." Does this be your roosting grounds or what have you?
No, I'm just traveling through the area right now. I don't really have a permanent home yet.
Ah,
I've
well,
I've been exploring around, and I haven't found this place to be particularly to my liking. It's very most of the things down here are brutal, savage creatures, giants and the like.
I've heard stories on the mountains, giants. Well, he's, Brugar tells him his name. I'm Brugar, and he looks to Raziel.
Yeah, I mean, I'll introduce myself.
Well, you may call me Dathos.
All right.
Does that name mean anything to me?
That's another name of a dragon I know. I mean, well, it's one
there's
more
not
guess you
any
can
dragon.
roll.
good dragons, right?
Can roll knowledge arcana or knowledge history. I mean, well, it wouldn't really be knowledge history. Knowledge local, maybe.
No, I got nothing. Okay.
Okay, you don't know anything. You've never heard this name before.
I'll just be like, oh, nice to meet you.
Well, if he's not from here, ask him where he is going.
I'm exploring
Tell him
out.
we're going to Magnum.
I've recently left my mother and have been I've set out on my own, find my own place in this world. But this world of Galarian it's vast. There's a lot to see before I have settled down. I've decided. You say you're going back to Magnamar, though.
Aye.
It's a wonderful place, isn't it?
Oh, you've been there, huh?
Indeed.
It's all right. The coin is good if you can do the work.
Yes, so I was there a few months ago. They have a great many shrines to ancient imperial lords. They're quite beautiful.
I look at
Well,
Raziel.
I wish you.
He knows what he's talking about.
I wish you luck in your continued journeys. Then
All right.
perhaps we'll meet
Same
again
to ye.
someday.
If fortune favors.
And Dathos lifts off and flies back out into the darkness.
The Brugar stretches and yawns and. I guess that was worth the lost little bit of sleep. All right, Raziel. Wake me up if anything else interesting shows up.
Okay.
You guys get to tell
Okay,
Magical
very good.
Fantasia, hey, you totally missed out on a dragon, by the way. Because
No.
I don't think she'll be happy about it.
She doesn't need to know.
Harsh. Alright, you get through the rest of the night without any incidents.
Does she wake up and see tracks
Brugar
in the
has
morning?
Brugar has to be the whatchamacallit, the overbearing father figure right now, telling her, "No, lady, you're grounded. You've been going out when you're not supposed to."
Look
Well,
what
do you want to
did.
get home? Because I'm the only one who knows how to drive us back.
Oh, we'll walk all the way there,
Yeah, we're gonna
Little
sit
Miss.
and walk, yeah.
Little Miss Sunshine.
He's like, I bet my weapons will be done by the time I get back, too.
Yeah, by then,
Yeah.
for sure. Convenient.
Alright, you give me that wand, and then you'll get it back when you're not grounded anymore. No more magic for you.
Okay, I hand him my masterwork cold iron Morning Star.
That's not a wand.
That's what I've been using as a wand. I've been making it look like a magical wand.
And waving it around
Alright,
as
well,
your
we'll
somatic
talk
component.
about discipline and punishment when we get home, so do your magic.
No, look,
Assuming we wake up.
Yeah, you guys, it's
I'm
the next
an
morning
adult.
now.
and I don't answer to you, but I do look up to you.
Well, I mean, in the morning, their actual talking is him going like, "Alright, well, get us home."
Yeah, you gotta get some alcohol in him. It'll get better.
Oh no, I think he's a sad drunk now.
Yeah, now he's a sad, drunken man.
We'll give him an epic story to talk about. He has a couple. Well, I don't know.
We get home safe.
Yay, you get back safely this
Yay.
time.
You'll probably have to find Savath because I'm doing whatever I do in Magnamar. I guess looking for more work. And then I'm wondering, did we get paid for this last rescue mission?
No, I haven't
Nope.
negotiated
Burnt
with him.
2,000 gold
Yeah.
on rescuing him.
So she'll probably like actively
You guys never
try
even-
to look for them now, remembering that we didn't get
Yeah,
paid
wait a
for
minute. Yeah, you guys also never agreed on any payments though beforehand. Do you?
that. Oh, he's
I'm
gonna pay.
I'm gonna get it out of him.
Yeah.
It might not be much, but I'm gonna get something out of him.
All
So,
right.
yeah, when we get there, Brugar is gonna go over to find this Divine Xander, and he's gonna negotiate some rescue money. And he tells him that for not having killed this thing as soon as we got there, he won't charge nearly as much as the original payment, but he does want some compensation for a second uncharted venture to save you. And he says let's see, there was 4 of us that went on this.
Mhm.
2, 3, 4, yeah.
So he says that he's gonna try and highball him a little bit, and he just says 10,000 total to split between me and me 4. Your 4 saviors would be fair.
He says, "Yeah, look, but I've talked to Nikini, and she's not going to fix. She said she will not fix this portal, and so I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm ruined. I don't actually even have 10,000 gold I can give you. I'm ruined, I tell you."
Does he have anything we can liquidate from his house? Does he have a house? Does he have stuff?
I mean, he's in Ambrose's house right now that he inherited.
Well, let's confiscate the house. Kick him out. The house is ours now. What? It's the kobold thing to do. Give me a house.
The kobold thing to do.
So is that what you say? Like, give us the house
I heard
then.
about this other kobold that got a mansion on the planet of.
Yeah, I know that kobold.
He like kind of looks around. He says, "Fine, you can have the house. It doesn't do me any good without the portal anyway."
Nice.
Not what Brugar was expecting, but all right, I'll take it.
All right, you guys get a house.
But I do tell him next time you get in trouble, expect to pay your saviors with the clothes or whatever you've got on your back.
Oh, if I even have
come
those,
cheap.
if I even have those next time, I'm already in huge trouble. I'm ruined, I tell you.
Well, don't
I'm gonna have to
fuck with
start
the first
over.
world. That's my advice.
I'm gonna have to start over from the ground up, rebuild
Okay.
everything.
I wish
He
him
doesn't
luck.
owe money to, like, the Mafia or the Yakuza or anything. Okay, he's fine.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he does.
He's not indicating that he does, but
But yeah. All right. Well, Brugar didn't get money, but he'll find something in his house that he can do
yeah, he's
something
like,
with.
I'll buy people clear out today, and he. So at the time being, there's still like some of his people there, but yeah, they're all clearing out now.
So wait, who owns the house? Is it everyone?
Maybe
or
it's
just
more of a
Brugar?
favor.
I guess
You'll have
all
to
of us.
fight me for the house.
Yeah, you guys all own the house,
It's
I
a
guess.
frat
I don't
house
know.
now.
You have to buy us out.
Nah, fight me for it.
No, if I move out, I'm just gonna timeshare some people. So if some strangers move in, don't worry, they're just timesharing.
Yeah. Oh god, timeshares.
I know, right?
You know, I think I know somebody who could actually rent this house out real well.
Oh,
There's a gnome housewife who's pretty good at finance and management. Miss Rivet Switch.
well, me and Gorg plan on living here because we didn't really have a
I'm
house.
I think that I would think that after the whole events of Rise of the Rune Lords, that when Izzo gets back with his wife, they take like this really long vacation
Oh, for sure.
away from Magnamar together. With all the
yeah,
wealth
he was-
and money he's accrued.
He actually was specifically going to go with Abysm to visit Kadira, I think.
Oh, that's right, Kadira, yeah.
Yeah, that was like a thing that they talked about doing. So I assume
Yeah,
that
so
happened
the rivet
at some
switches
point.
are gone.
They might not
No,
be in
he had a
Magnamar right
brother.
now.
I was
He has a
talking
brother.
about Nizzo's
Oh,
brother's wife.
that's right, he does have a brother. That's right, it's Rivet Switch and Rivet Switch.
Yep, Rivet Switch and Rivet Switch locks.
I wasn't talking about
Locks
Nizzo's
and
wife.
security systems. At the time, Nizzo's brother wasn't married, but maybe he is now.
It's canon.
Maybe.
Sure.
If Pluto says it is.
I'm fine with
But
it.
yeah, we get back, and I guess we get the house from him.
Yeah, you guys have a house now.
Yay! I don't know what
And
exactly
we're gonna have
we
to take
inherited.
a look through
I
it,
just
because there's
know-
all sorts of like wizard things in here.
Maybe.
There are actually probably some wizard things in here, yeah.
I don't know if he like pawned off stuff or not. How long he's inherited this.
Yeah, you can already tell like that some of the stuff, like he looks like he has probably cleared out some of the stuff already a while back, but there's still like a lot of basic furniture and such still there.
Yeah, that's what I care about. Furniture.
Like there's a study as well, and it looks like there is like a small kind of library as well that still has several of the books in it. Like most of them look like they're still there.
I don't like books.
Gorg finds something that looks like it would be a good nest and starts nesting.
Okay.
He has to build up a little hoard.
Yep.
Yes, I know it's good for me if I read. I just don't like it.
Oh, that's right. Magical Fantasia is still here, as Brugar said.
I guess I could pull you guys back to the Magnamar map again.
Sure.
I tell Magical Fantasia is that, some people worry about friends and acquaintances they know. Shouldn't you be telling your little pal Trissa at her place that we're okay? I'm sure she's worrying about us.
Huh?
I give her that come on.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
He
I'll
sighs.
let her know right away that you've got yourself a new house and that she should come over and visit. And she leaves, she undons the disguise, and she comes back. As
That's
Alright,
Trissa.
well, he's gonna mosey on out here and check some things. He's gonna go re-deliver this bloody full plate.
Okay, yep. And if you return that armor, they give you back, especially if you get it cleaned up first, they give you back your full deposit.
Yeah. I'll clean it up.
I would have cast prestidigitation on you.
I can take care of armor. I can wipe it clean myself.
Oh, okay.
And I even give him the option. I clean it after I've brought it back, because I say, if you want some like real authentic champion blessed
Paraphernalia?
armor, yeah, it's got my blood on it, my wound. Proof
Like
of
that's-
my
In other words,
deeds.
it looks clean, but it's not sanitized.
Yeah, like that's great.
I start telling him a story about the things we fought rescuing this dude.
Rescuing Xander.
Yeah, we fought all manner of. Oh, it's a fucking good
Oh,
story.
okay. Yeah, they're suitably impressed. Like, oh, you're not
So,
the
I am down.
you didn't beat the armsman for nothing.
Oh yeah.
Fucking 6K.
I tell him now that the Brugar is in the company of dragons now. He's become so popular.
Yeah. You're like even a silver dragon came and sought me out for an audience, which is kind of true. I mean, don't tell them that it only showed up because you rolled it on a random encounter generator.
Yeah.
They don't need to know
Who
that.
rolled that random encounter generator?
You did.
Hell yeah, baby.
And you get to sleep through the whole thing.
Oh
don't
yeah,
know about
but
it.
at least I was present, even if Trissa wasn't.
Yeah, Brugar didn't even tell you
I
about
give
it
it back
either.
and I take the thing. Hell no.
Okay. I wonder, is Alcé's dragon bloodline silver by chance? I don't remember.
No, it's golden.
It's golden as well? Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone's on the golden dragon hype train.
I thought maybe it was silver just because his character's got like the silvery
I did.
hair or whatever.
And his backstory was that their dragons had a kid an egg go missing, so they adopted him instead, and he was raised by dragons.
Which is
Yeah.
oddly kind of what happened with the egg that Savath had.
Yeah, just in reverse. Maybe they're actually like
Gold dragon.
relatives.
Maybe they're actually they're related.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
actually
the-
related.
Maybe Alcé-
Gorig and
The Drow got their
Gorig's
hands on a
adopted
gold
brother.
dragon egg, and they're gonna take it back to the dark.
yeah,
Realm.
Gorig and Alcé are actually like kind of siblings, sort of. In that like
maybe in this game, yeah.
yeah, Alcé got adopted by Gorig's parents, maybe. It's possible.
Well,
I'm
I
not
can't
saying it's
remember
what
the
happened, but I'm saying it's
circumstances of how
possible.
the egg showed up or how the egg even came to be for us.
It was one of the things that you found from the drow. They had it
Yeah.
on the.
Right, but was
The
it
drow
in
in
the time loop thing, or was it
Nope.
outside?
I don't think so.
No, it was outside
It was
of
outside.
the.
It was
this
under.
was back in book
It
2.
was like. Oh, it was in book 2. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Savath was in book 2.
Zavath was also
Yeah,
in
Savath
book
was
3
in
for like.
was in the beginning of book 3 as well.
Was she in the beginning of book 3?
Savath was all the
Yep.
way
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
to like the graveyard at the old elf
Okay.
city.
Well, yeah, I know that you found it from the drow, but it was before you guys got into the Armageddon Echo.
Right, because we didn't go to the Armageddon Echo until after Safa came back. So,
Yep.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was in the city or what. I feel like it might have been like early on in the city somewhere, but
Probably, yeah. Because I think, yeah.
I don't know. We have them recorded. We could always go back and try to find it.
Well, our game
But,
master
yeah.
knows, but the circumstance of the egg, like, I guess if it hadn't really specified what it was.
I just told Savath secret that it was a golden egg.
Oh. Yeah, that's all I know.
And she was like, "Ooh, like maybe it's a dragon egg." It's like it's mine.
And
now.
it was. That green dragon's still in the area too over there, right? Whatever his name
Yeah,
was.
Razorhorn.
Razorhorn.
Yeah, he's kind of buddies with Araxi.
Yeah, we
He's
got
friends with her in that they shared watching the drow suffer and burn.
Yeah, they got to watch the drow die in the Armageddon Echo, and they were the only two that witnessed it. They just got to sit there and like watch the world end, basically. Kind of a cool moment, actually. I thought.
Yeah,
But-
so Razorhorn's
Yeah, that was
probably still roaming the areas.
He's
Yep.
still there, terrorizing the forest.
Yay.
Terrorizing the elves.
No, I think we like convinced him to not terrorize the elves.
Oh yeah, that's what you think. It's a dragon.
It's an evil dragon. I don't know. Maybe he leaves the elves alone. I know he mostly had beef with the drow more than elves in general at that point. But well, I think. Wait, what happened here? You guys can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw a notification that something on my network disconnected, so I was confused for a second. But I think it's just something else on my network having issues, and not my
Yeah,
not my network itself.
Hopefully we can let like 5 or 4 or so days pass and I can go grab my stuff.
Yeah.
And by that time I'll be looking around the house.
Yep, that's actually where I'm going to end the session here. It's been almost 3 hours.
3 hours.
So I'm going to that'll be the beginning of the next session. I'll have kind of some stuff that you guys find in the house. I got to brainstorm a bit and figure out some stuff for you guys to have because I didn't prepare for that.
Cool.
But I'll have that,
Good experience.
and yes, I'll give you some experience. Let's see here.
Gotta
You
remind
get.
him about the experience.
You do, because otherwise I probably will forget. Everyone gets 5,000 experience.
Yay. I will take that.
Woohoo.
Slowly working your way up to. You guys are 11 right now, right?
Yeah.
So
It's
working
kind of
your
a
way up to level
strange
12.
level for me. That's why I was like, come on the 12 thing. But anyways.
So I believe we're at 12,041. Does that sound correct?
I have
Uh,
160,000.
Because I was recorded at 119,100 before, and the 5,000
I
puts us
I
to
have
12,100.
133,700.
I am 5,000 below where you're at, Mantis.
Well,
just
that's
got
good because you just
5,000
got
experience.
5,000.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
so you said
including
you were at
what we just got.
you're at
Okay.
130 what?
33.
100. I'll type it out.
Then how did I get 160,000?
I don't know. 160,000 would already put you above level 12, so you
Yeah,
need
that's way too
145,000 to level up. So you're probably 1 or 2 sessions away from level 12.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, we're 11,300 experience away.
Yeah, and you guys have been getting about 5,000 a session these days. So
Oh yeah, and this gives me time for my con damage to repair itself. That was
Yep.
nasty. I didn't like bleeding out.
yeah,
That was a blood geyser for a while.
when I first was looking at that, I was thinking it would be able to he'd be able to spread his bleed around and then absorb from multiple people, but it actually doesn't let you do
Mhm.
that. I'm like, oh,
It's
it's
just one
actually
target.
an adjacent opponent that is taking bleed damage,
Oh.
and it's a standard action to
He's
do
not
it. So it's kind of
completely like Vladimir.
yeah. But there'd be
No, it is completely like Vladimir.
the thing is, I don't know. It's tough to say. It might be better to for him just to do to not try using the blood drain thing because it doesn't heal him very much. But I guess if they fail their fort save, you could probably kill someone with it with 3. If they have kind of average constitution, you could probably kill someone with 3 blood drains. But I don't know. He could just attack you with a 5d8 negative damage plus bleed. So
Yeah. That also
I don't
hurts.
know.
I mean, luckily he didn't melee me that much, but my touch was actually at a respectable amount considering the mage armor, which actually came in handy, and the shield potion because I had I
You
think it
had
was 24 touch.
Are we on fast
I
track
knew-
Right.
for this game? That's probably
and
why.
we are on fast track. Yep.
Okay, let me change that. Here I was just screaming at me. I'm like, but I am a level 11. It's like, no, you're not.
Yeah, that'd be why.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah, he has a plus 17 to hit. So
Yeah, I could have
He-
knocked to he had a 65% chance to hit me, which was still pretty good for him, but not too bad.
I'm gonna go play games. I'm playing that Apex Legends game that everyone's playing.
yeah, everybody's playing that
You
game.
mean-
I'm
Yeah,
not.
Nobody
it's too
here?
trendy. So
No one here.
I'm
Caffeine.
sorry.
Yeah, no one
I didn't
here.
play it at first, but then it's all my
That's fine.
friends that aren't you guys.
Play
online
whatever's fun.
Friends play it.
I know
I'm just
Max.
allergic to
More, but
trending,
whatever.
Max
so-
doesn't really like it very much, I think, but Caffeine seems to like it.
Yeah, I guess
I've
it's
been
okay.
watching people stream it, and I'm not gonna play it.
So Delta tried to get me into the closed beta for it, and I was like, this game looks dumb.
Battle Royale is dumb. You spend so much time running around finding gear, and then you get headshot, and the
not
whole
this
entire
one.
game's over, and you're like,
I do feel like Apex Legends probably is one I would like
It's
better than
pretty quick-paced.
I heard
Fortnite
it
at least,
fixes those
because
problems,
one of the
but-
big turnoffs on Fortnite is that I don't want to deal with building the fucking Minecraft
Yeah,
aspect of it.
building's
I'm like,
dumb.
no thanks, that's dumb.
Well, I watch streamers who play these games, any Battle Royale, and it's really boring to watch. So unless you know the streamer and the streamer is entertaining, there is so much gap between action, and it's really fucking boring. I hate it. I don't like it.
So now that I have